some time to come on up in here because y'all slow with this second channel, okay? Because I know y'all ain't used to me doing this up over here. So we just gonna parlay real quick while y'all come on up in here. What's up, Peaches? How you doing? What's up, Third Eye Girl? Let's see, Portia in the house. Judge Shady, Totalicious, Carmen, Patrice. So listen, guys, while everybody is coming on up in here, because it, like I said, it take a little minute to get y'all up in here over here. Just a few things. We're doing some changes. So we're gonna move happy hour over here. So it'll now be over here for logistical reasons, okay? Because we got a lot more other shows that are gonna be filling the days on the main channel, which is our dating show. Jasmine, go ahead and throw that up real quick while we wait for them to get up in here. Okay. And they should be writing in. All right. Their questions. We have a few questions we got to read from viewers, and then we're going to use the link to call in and ask your questions. Y'all know what happy hour is about. So yes, we got a dating show called Tasha K Presents Do You Like Me? Do you like me? Yes or no? What's up? What's up? And to be honest with you, the only reason I'm doing this is because y'all asked for that. Y'all asked for it. But the concept is so amazing. I cannot tell you the concept. It's a total surprise. But what I can tell you about the concept is that it's very, very original. It's very connecting. And it's going to test a lot of y'all to see if you really, 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 really ready. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like that. And so even Jasmine yesterday, when I told her the concept, she was like, "Ooh." Didn't you say that, Jasmine? You was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait for this one.
Yeah, I'm telling you because I'm like, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, is it gonna be like Pop the Balloon? Is it gonna be like this?" And I'm like, "Nope." Is it anything like any other dating show that's out there, Jasmine?
Not at all.
Not at all. And
I
we
can't
are
wait.
going to be really, 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 really matchmaking. Okay. Like, I'm not letting y'all leave until y'all got y'all perfect match. And to the amount of people that have written in, thank you so much, Judge Shady Court, for the $20. To the amount of people that have written in and already signed up, we got over 100 submissions already. And we just announced this 3 days ago. Over 100 submissions, okay? And so, and it's beautiful people. I'm talking about, I'm looking at the pictures. I'm like, okay, okay. Like, serious, like, serious. And you know, I'm a hopeless romantic anyway, Justin. Don't you know that I'm very much a hopeless romantic.
She's
Like,
all about love, and I didn't know the winos was that fine. Y'all look good.
we seen them in person. What you talking about? See, Jasmine, they
I
gonna come
didn't
for you.
know.
You'll be like, now
I
you
never see
know.
them. All I see is names. I didn't know y'all, but y'all shut me up. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm telling you, the winos, because we said you had to submit your headshot. I believe Peaches and them have the job form link, or you could email do you like me contestant at gmail.com. Do you like me contestant at gmail.com. Once you email and say, hey, you're interested, you're going to get an automatic reply with a job form, okay, to fill out, upload your picture. It goes to our casting, and we're going to start casting like next week, okay? Because we're going to start filming in March. And if you do want to see this show film live, you do have to be a member on Unwind with Tasha K in order to see it filmed live before we cut it down and make it appropriate for social media, okay? And so, yeah, so this will be a pre-recorded show, edited for audiences everywhere. And like I said, it will even go on to other streaming services outside of what we're doing a little later. So I'm excited to roll this dating concept out. And it's not just a dating concept, it's actually a relationship concept. So you guys are going to be forming relationships, which is great, okay? And we get in through the thick of it because a lot of y'all are superficial and stuff like that, and we finna erase that. Y'all are gonna start bonding on heart. What are you spiritually connected with this person? Not, oh, his shoes ugly. Why your hair look like it? No, you're really going to bond with a person. You are. It's not going to be a 30-second post up, swipe to the left, match. None of that. Okay. We taking it all the way back. The way we used to find love when we was kids, the same way I found my husband Do you like me? Yes or no? Please, if you're interested, we're going to be advertising this every show because we got to keep the contestants coming in. And yes, make sure you email do you like me contestant@gmail.com. Like I said, you'll get a job form link. Boom, fill that out, and we ready to go. Okay, so I'm excited. Winos is finna fall in love. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And so it ain't gonna be no dragging or expose. I heard a wino say, I wouldn't want to meet a dude that watch your show. Well, luckily for that wino that said that, the men are not gonna come from my show, okay? Because we're having to go cast for the men outside because men don't really watch my show. So there you have it. But anyway, okay, so listen, this is happy hour over here. So just in case you guys are wondering, you guys get to call in. There's a link, Jasmine, if you can give hey Sandra, baby, how you doing? That's my dog right there. She be at every show. She be so quiet too. Like I love, hey Sandra, how you doing, baby? And so listen, we're about to get started with happy hour. Guys, if you want your question read, they are coming right to my email on winewithTashaK@gmail.com. If you want to know why we're doing happy hour over here, you got to rewind the video to get that. Okay. So happy hour is all about us. Okay. You guys get to write in, ask your personal questions, whether anonymous or whether you want to show your face or whether you just want to, yeah, it's got to be a personal question. Okay. We're going to reserve the business questions for another segment. Okay, because the business questions took over way too much during the last show, and it really didn't give what happy hour was supposed to give and what we branded it for. And so happy hour is about internal things that we got going on or external things that we got going on. Yes, it could be money and stuff needed, but asking me about nonprofits and how to start that, we will do our own separate business segment. Okay, and y'all will be able to pick my brain to the point where I'm being asked to do business seminars, and I will definitely cater that to the people that wanna watch it, okay? That wanna know, that wanna learn. But now we want to learn about us. So this is about our wine and the things that we're spilling. So guys, please write in right now, unwinewithTashaK@gmail.com. Depending on how many how many questions we get will determine how long this show goes and how many call-ins we get. So if it's only a 30-minute show, it's only a 30-minute show. If it's an hour show, it's an hour show. Oh well, if it's a 2-hour show, it's a 2-hour show. Jasmine said I gotta get up off probably at the 3-hour mark, okay? But we here for you guys, okay? What's up, Chef Carmen? I see you. What's up, Carla? And I get to get a little bit more intimate over here with y'all because it's not so commercialized, you know? It's just all about us, okay? And so definitely didn't go like we wanted at all. No, it didn't. It didn't. I need to ask you an important question. Well, email me, Chef Carmen, okay? I think I know her. Didn't you used to be my neighbor? Chef, weren't you my neighbor? Yeah, you, Chef Carmen, you my neighbor? I think so. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. How you doing, girl? I was like, that name sound familiar. How you doing? Mhm. Long time, child. Yes. Email me, unwinewithTashaK@gmail.com. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start with some questions that I didn't get to read last week. Okay. And then I'll be waiting for your new questions to come in at unwinewithTashaK@gmail.com. Jasmine, did you drop the link? Because I don't see it in the chat. Or did you pin it? Did you pin it? Pin the link for me.
Pin it on the, hold on, let me pull up.
Yeah, pin it in the chat. That way you guys can click in. You don't have to show your face or anything like that, but it does have to be a question about something that you're struggling with. Okay. Like I said, if it's only 3 questions, it's only 3 questions. That's how we're going to do it. All right. So let me go ahead and get the first question. Okay. Let me see. All right, Tasha. So this is from Sally. Okay. She says, I've been married for 25 years. I'm 54. He's 49. Okay. All right. You like that little young me, girl. You like the young me. I know the link is in is in the chat. Okay, so cool. And Facebook as well too. Hi, Facebook. How y'all doing? Okay. So I'm 20, been married for 25 years. I'm 54. He's 49. He drinks beer every day. Ew, okay. It's the cheapest beer on the market, Hurricane. Damn, I thought you was gonna say Steel Reserve. That's usually the cheapest beer, but okay. He gets the shakes if he doesn't have money to buy it. Oh my God. When I ask him why he got to drink every day, he says it's because he like he liked to drink beer. He won't admit that he has a problem. It's so bad that I got to make all the decisions. I got to do all the driving because I don't want him to catch a DUI. I feel like I'm the man in the house. Also, I have an adult disabled child that I got to take care of that's 34 years old. Oh my God. He is wheelchair bound. I'm so stressed out. There's so much more. I will be writing for days. Should I leave? Oh my God. Y'all coming out the gate, bruh. Like for real. Oh, winos, I'm going to need y'all help with this one in the chat. Okay. So her husband is clearly an alcoholic. He gets the shakes if he doesn't drink, which means he really has a problem. And then on top of that, you have an adult disabled child that you got to take care of that's 34 years old, okay, who's wheelchair bound. I'm stressed out and there's so much more. Okay. Baby girl, I just want to first start off by saying I'm really, really praying for you. Okay. Um, because this stress is not your stress. This is everybody else's energy that's impacting you and their life decisions. And this is a tough one. And I'm going to try to really navigate this in a way where it puts the power back in your hands and in your control. Because at the end of the day, this is about your life. And you're 54. He's 49. And I wish I could ask more questions like how long has he been drinking? But given the shakes, oh, he's been drinking for a long time. Like, yeah, a long time. And the child, first of all, let's talk about the child, okay? Having an adult disabled child that you got to take care of at 34 years old, and I know this your baby. I know this your baby, but you don't have to do that, right? And I say that because my best friend has went into business for people like you who have adult disabled kids who, well, they're not kids, but adult disabled who happen to be your kid, and they need assisted living. And so there are facilities that you can contact who will take care of your child and will allow you access to that child all the time. Now, I know we could say, they may not be the best and all of this, but you can search around for a good facility that will allow you to be able to have access to your child, visit your child anytime you want, not lock your child down. It's pretty much like a home assistant living house. Okay. And my best friend owns plenty of them around Seattle, Washington. That's just one place. And so she did that because her mom was a CNA for many years. And this is the thing that she kind of ran into was people like you were really stressed out, having to take care of, adults, and it takes a lot out of them. Okay. It's exhausting. It's almost like being a mother for your entire life and you don't get a break. So when it comes to that, I would say I don't think it will make you a bad mother for you to have your 34-year-old child to be accessible, to live in a separate house and have a separate CNA to come see about them and you have access to them. That is okay. That is okay. It doesn't make you a bad mother. Shit, I sent mine to Africa. Do you think I feel like a bad mother? Hell no. During one of the worst times of a child's life, terrible 2s, 3s, and 4s. Okay. Terrible 2s, 3s, and 4s. Lemay ass ain't coming back here until he's 7. He calm now. He can come back. You know what I'm saying? But he don't want to. He loves it where he is in Africa. But like for the most part, like I didn't feel bad at all. I don't care if they call me a bad mother or not. I did what was best for me. My mental health at the time, I had health problems that I had to see about, and I had to work. And so it's like, and my mother-in-law, she ain't got shit to do all day. And all his cousins and stuff are there. So I did not feel bad one way or another because at the end of the day, I'm the only person putting food on my child's table, like on the table. That is me. I'm his only mother. Okay. Period. So I do think it's time for you to relinquish responsibility because 34 years of you being a mother, that's a long time, girl. That's a long time. It's like you having to raise grandkids. It's like you having to raise grandkids, okay? So, second thing, if your husband is drinking every day, he has a problem. So an ultimatum needs to be made, okay? And an insurance policy. Whole life, okay? If he wants to drink himself to an early grave, there ain't really nothing you could do about it. And obviously he's doing it, okay? All right. And two, I know that's your husband. 25 years is a long time. I would be devastated if Sheck picked up a crack habit. Oh my God. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like, this man I've been knowing my whole life, and then, pretty much all my 20s, all my 30s. Like, come on, like, that's crazy. You know, yeah, but I make sure I got that insurance policy on him. So if anything happened, I'm straight. I'm straight. That's his choice, right? But when it comes to the problem, like, this is not your problem. This is not your problem. You understand? And there's ways that you can initiate like a separation. You don't have to divorce him and get him into treatment. If he doesn't want that, then he's got to live on his own. Like, he cannot be in the house with you like this. No. You 54 and you're inadvertently getting health problems because other people got health problems and you healthy. You healthy. You just not mentally healthy. And mental health can cause more problems than just regular physical health. Worse. You don't deserve this at all. You at the latter years of your life, you should be chilling, not raising a grown ass man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I know you love him, but you can love him from his own house with disability, social security, and all that there. All that there. Moving on. Remember, guys, this is happy hour. You guys get to write in and ask questions. I don't know, winos. Did I miss anything? Do y'all want to help her out with something? Remember, this is happy hour. You guys get to write in your personal questions. Nothing business related. We'll do a separate business show for you guys when you need business related questions. And I'll do that on another day. Okay. But tonight is all about us and our own issues and things that we've been struggling with and going through. And we're going to keep it like that. Okay. And so the link is there. We're going to go ahead. Cena, are you ready? You ready, Cena? How you doing, Cena?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, guys, you can call in. You can show your face. You don't have to show your face. Cena got a beautiful face. Okay. We like the face, Cena. We like the face.
I just wasn't
It's okay. Where you
really.
calling from, Mama?
I'm calling from Pocomoke, Maryland, and I just wasn't expect to be called first, but here I go. I really
It's
don't have a. I really don't have a question. I had like a venting moment for real.
okay.
I had like a crazy day today, so
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest.
So you don't
So
want no advice.
I mean, yeah, you could give some advice, but I don't know if you want. Hey, it's
Okay, listen, I ain't never had nobody come on here and vent, so this will be the first time. So
basically
I want to see what this vent session sound like. Let's go, girl. Give it to me.
basically my son told his teacher that I scratched his face, which now encountered CPS to contact me, and this just happened today, but like it was just very unnecessary, and I didn't cuss CPS out, but I kind of told them in a nice respectful way, get the
As
from
you
my
should.
door,
Go.
and
Okay.
I didn't let them come in my house off basically hearsay, a scratch, and he has brothers. I'm like, you really coming to my house just because he told y'all I scratched his face, like, and supposedly he told them I punched him, but you don't see no bruises, you don't see no bloody nose, you don't see none of this, and the fact that as a single mother I got to deal with this, and the CPS lady was black, it kind of pissed me off. So, oh yeah, but.
What was
I'm
the
not.
outcome though?
Well, it just happened today. I really don't know the outcome. I'm really not, honestly, how I feel about it. I know they really don't have nothing on me. I'm not worried about it. It's just the fact that I have to go through this. And like I told them, y'all wasting your time because I take care of my kids. The school system sees that. The grade shows that I take care of my kids. My kids have straight A's. My son, who told it, is an honor roll student. So it's like, If you look more into it, you will see that you're really wasting your time. But if you want to go down this rabbit hole, go down the rabbit hole, and you wind up going look. You basically gonna wind up looking stupid at the end of the day. So
Did your baby tell you why he said that?
I mean, he was upset. I got onto him about it. I got onto him this morning because a jacket, a coat that I just purchased, you don't know where it was at. So, and you lied to me, and he know how I feel about him lying to me about something simple that you could have just told the truth. It's not that serious. Yeah, I've probably been upset, like, we gotta find your coat, but it wouldn't have been this bizarre where, oh, CPS is involved, or I would have took your phone or tablet. You would have still had your phone and tablet. I would have just made sure, like I told you, get your coat Tuesday morning because Monday is President Day, so there's no school. So why did you have to go this far and let your teacher know something that wasn't that serious because you got mad because you didn't like the way I disciplined you?
So he
So,
got upset because you took the phone or the tablet and then went to school
well,
and
that's the
said,
thing. I actually didn't take the phone and tablet. He got yelled at this morning about not having, because he was trying to walk out this morning in 30-degree weather. Because yes, I live in Maryland with 3 hoodies on, and I'm like, "Where's your coat?"
so did
And
he have a scratch on his face for them to even call you?
he had a scratch, but the scratch that's on his face, you could tell is just a little scratch. It wasn't like, oh, he had scratches.
Did you scratch? Did you slap his ass, girl? Okay. Nobody knows who you are, child. No, wait, Jasmine. Please, hold on for a second. No, you good.
You shouldn't be lying to me about stuff that you don't have to lie to me about. It's not that serious.
You should tell him since they coming again and packing shit.
Oh, I did. I told him, just know when they come get you, just know all them clothes I brought. Matter of fact, they better have a sheet because you walking out here naked because you're
In
not
the
taking
group
none of that.
home.
And
In
you're
the
not
bunk bed. In the
right.
group
You
home.
ain't taking none of this with you. You ain't taking none of this with you. So
Well,
just
we ain't
know.
gonna mention
Just
nothing
know the white folks
because
ain't gonna take care of you the way I take care of you. And that was another thing. The sheriff who came with the lady, she was pissed because she was white. And I looked at her dead in her face like, you could never understand where I come from. You're a white woman. And you as a black woman should be ashamed for coming to my house as a black woman, knowing how the system does us any motherfucking way. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I don't want to
girl,
get no
you good, honey.
but yes, I did. And they stumped off. Like they really was mad because they was asking me questions. I was like, my lawyer's not present. I don't have to answer those.
Hey, bitch, you thought you was coming up to a dope house, didn't you?
That's what they
You thought I
thought.
wasn't cooking. You thought I
That's what
wasn't
they
cooking with
thought.
the kid there. You a
I
lie. I love it when they show up like that,
wasted
child.
their time. So I don't really, honestly, I don't think nothing really gonna come from it. It's just the
Uh-huh.
fact that, like she said, I had to do my job. I was like, well, you wasting your time doing your job because
Uh-huh.
this is a waste of
Yeah.
time. And
Yeah.
you want to see it's nothing there. Because I already had picked my,
Mhm.
they had called me, I was out and about doing some errands today. And she was like, let me meet with you. I was like, well, I'm at urgent care. I don't know what time I'm going to leave from here. You're like, oh, you asking for a specific time? No, I don't know what time they're going to get out of urgent
Mhm.
care because it's not an appointment. I'm just here. Like, I don't know when they're going to see me or when I'm done. I don't have to tell you when I'm getting out of here and why I'm here. Like HIPAA, duh, come on. So yeah, they eventually showed up at my house and I was like, no, you're not coming in. I'll talk to you
You
outside.
don't be like I would have let him in though, because I had a CPS call, Jaguar Wright called CPS on me one
I
time.
know.
Yes, and then when they got up to the estate, it was an estate. I'm in an all-white house, a black family, you know.
I know
We
that's
came
right.
out like the Huxtables. Excuse me, how can we? Oh, wait, we are we at the right address? Because it says you have another address on file. Yeah, that's my best friend house in case somebody try to show up and do something. So yeah, we got a different address on file. Yeah, well, what is it that you're looking for? Oh, we were told that the kids were assaulted, all types of stuff, right? Come on in, come on in. You can go upstairs,
Well, the
walk
reason
around. Just
the
let them
reason
come
why
in.
I didn't let them in because they also asked anyway. So if you ask, I'm gonna
Mhm.
definitely say no. So
Right.
I already know I
Because you
don't
don't
have
have
to,
to.
but since you
Yeah.
asked, I'm about to give you a smart ass answer. No, I'm a wino all day, Tasha. All day. They mess with the wrong one. I'm a wino all day.
and I
And
won't. And I
and
won't.
you
I'm
ain't
gonna
gonna
let
do
Ryan
nothing.
in. They asked me to undress Lamine. I said, sure. He got on you want me to take off the diaper too? You like looking at kids' things? Okay, cool. And
Right.
it was like, what's this on his right here? Right here. I was like, oh, you ain't never heard of eczema, but you go check on kids all the time?
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I was like, you're tripping off a little scratch on his face, a little scratch. He has two brothers, which she does. They tussle. What are you saying? What are you saying? Because when you take this before the judge, they're going to really want some real evidence. A scratch. Not scratches, but a scratch. Okay. Go
You're gonna
find
be
somebody
fine,
else.
child. Tell your son, like, just give him a YouTube video. Just be like, this where you going to stay. So make sure you pack your shit.
Yeah, I had a good conversation with him. I did. I don't think, and I took all his toys away and put them in a bag. I'm about to put them in storage. Yeah.
You
He
sure?
around
You
here
said
looking.
I'm gonna get these to kids that appreciate
Yeah,
them.
like,
Living in a group
yeah,
home.
what's so I had just brought him a toy the other day. Like literally, I just brought him a toy the other day. And I was like, you're not around here getting abused like that. Why are you telling that white woman? I can't wait to go to PTA conference and sit in her face like, yeah, you did something, didn't you?
I'm here. No, yeah, girl, I wouldn't worry, but I could see how that could be frustrating because it was definitely
Yeah.
frustrating for me because I had to submit a drug test. Well, they was gonna
Oh
make me
my.
submit a drug test, and I was trying to get my piss clean from the weed.
Oh my. See, that's what I was doing today. I was submitting my new job, but
Yeah, okay, cool, girl, cool. I was like, Lord, I went to go. I was like, nah, if they asked for this piss today, they not. What I'm supposed to do? Like this shit dirty. I had to.
I got a nice little marijuana card. That's my medication.
I was trying to hear it. I was like, them damn allegations, Jaguar, Jaguar. I told the people. I was like, oh my God, here we
They
go, here
love
we
to
go.
say that. They was like,
Yes.
allegedly. I was like, well, we're the facts. We don't do it allegedly. Fucking
Exactly.
from my door
But
by some
listen, we don't want
alleged.
you to get in too much trouble. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead and drop you down. I think you did the right thing. So just cooperate with them. Ain't nothing gonna come of it.
I
So
don't think so,
you'll be
but
fine. No, and
thanks for hearing me
if
out.
it does, you tell your son you did this. Now your brothers is gonna have their own room because you
I
done moved.
I was like, y'all gonna be all separate. Well, you don't know, you just open a.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you so much,
But
Tina.
thanks for listening, Tasha.
Anytime,
Thanks.
baby. That's a hell
Thanks.
of a
I'm gonna try to make it to your October show. I'm gonna be
Come
there.
on, yeah. I know
So
y'all gonna have to do road trips because these planes out here tripping. I'm
I
like,
know.
they
Oh
just
my God, I know. I know.
girl, too much, too much. All right, mama. Bye.
Bye.
All right, that is funny, y'all. That's what we here for. We be going through some shit. Don't forget to write in, guys. The questions are coming right to my phone. Unwind with Tasha K at gmail.com. This is happy hour. If you have a question, problem, whatever you need help with, it's got to be a personal issue. Me and the winos are here to unwind it all. Okay. And so, yeah, that's just an unfortunate situation. The link is also in the chat if you want to call in. You don't have to show your face. It could just be your voice if you don't feel like typing. The link is open. And like I said, because it is being done over here and you guys aren't used to it, we don't have a lot of people calling in, so you won't have to wait that long. So we got one person backstage. It's possible. Stay right there. Let me go ahead and read a question and then we'll come right to you. Okay. So stay right there. And like I said, the link is open, guys. This is happy hour. Yes, that was funny, child. Because I was like, I don't know how I'm going to clean my piss for CPS because this shit going to be dirty. Like, I don't smoke weed all week. Listen, hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. So, all right, Tasha. Okay. So this question is different. Okay. Hello, Tasha. I'm 33 years old and I just finished flight attendant training at the end of October. I started experiencing fatigue, shortness of breath, and swelling the last 2 weeks of training. 2 days after graduation, I'm in the hospital for heart failure and a pulmonary embolism. Wow, that's a lot. I have no history of heart problems before this. Doctors also don't have any answers as to what caused this to happen. They're thinking it could be genetic. I went from taking 0 medications to 6 different medications a day. I have lost count on how many times I've cried. This is the most stressed I've ever been in my life, and that is not good because you should not be stressing out with a heart problem. Okay. I've ever been in my life. I often find myself asking God, why me? Do you think this is God's way of protecting me from something? How would you handle the stress of everything? Now, this is loaded because you didn't it, first of all, you shouldn't be stressing about nothing because your heart cannot take it. All right. Now, I do want to offer you a little encouragement here because I don't know what the underlying issue is, but I do know that lots of people that are younger than you are coming up with heart problems because of the diet. And our diets are just getting worse and worse as time goes on. Especially, in the US, we have the worst diet. You live anywhere else, it's not bad. It's really not bad. We have the worst food in the world, okay, to be the most wealthiest country. And so I do want to say this is very unfortunate because obviously you needed a job and you're about to, and flight attendant school is not easy to graduate from. And so when it comes to that, I would consider it a blessing that they caught it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, heart failure can can be changed. I don't know what the underlying problem is. The doctor can say genetic, and when they say genetic, generally they're talking about if your mama ate bad, your daddy ate bad, then you probably ate bad. So genetically, your heart is not going to be able to handle a lot of the things. And so as we progress, we're getting younger and younger and sicker and sicker. And so when it comes to your issue, I had a best friend at the time, and it's not like we're no longer best friends. We just haven't been friends for a long she lives in a separate place. And I'll never forget this. She was 50 years old and she was told that she had heart failure. Her heart was pumping at a 20%. 20%. She had two young kids. Even though she had five kids, she had seven kids total. Five were already grown by her first marriage. So she had been married again. Um, Very unfortunate story. She had been married again, had two kids by that husband, and then, ended up getting heart failure. This is a woman that cooked every day. This is a woman that just was a homemaker. She didn't eat a lot of sweets and stuff. And she was Hawaiian. And I'll never forget, like, when they told her she couldn't walk up steps, she couldn't do basic things because it took a lot of strength out of her. And her kids were small. And so I remember every day after work, I had to go over her house. I had to fix her kids' food. I had to help her to get them together for the next day until her husband came home. And then he was able to kind of take over from there. Okay. And this went on for months. And I had to drive probably 30, 40 minutes every day there and back to help her go get herself together because she was bedridden. And I remember she ended up, cleaning up her diet and she turned her life. I'm talking about from a 20%. She got her heart back to like a 80%. This was, Tantu was at the time 3 years old, 4 years old. Tantu is almost 18. She'll be 18 this month. This woman is still living. She is physically able to take care of herself. Her kids are the same age as my kids. And she's healthy. She turned her life around. She didn't have to have no heart transplant or nothing. No surgery. No surgery. And so this has to be a dramatic lifestyle change for you, which means it's going to consist of no meat and no sugar. You're going to have to go on a real plant-based diet, and you're going to have to clean up your environment physically so that you're not stressed out, because stress will take you out. And that's probably how you got there so fast. So, I wouldn't panic too much because, like I said, there is a way out of this, and I've seen it happen. And my friend Mindy could have easily said, you know what, I'm 50 plus years old. This is it for me. But she didn't. She literally nursed herself back. And let me tell you what else happened. So she nurses herself back. I'm helping with the kids every day. It was stressful on me because I had my child, I had my business, my husband, my own family, but she needed me at the time and I was there for her. And it really helped her through a lot. And it helped me too to know that, she, had our support. And my husband never complained about it or nothing, that I had to make that drive every day, rain, sleet, or snow, just to help her kids get up out of school because she couldn't get to them. Her husband ended up having a stroke and ended up going into a coma, and he never came out of it. She still was able to nurse herself back, even with that amount of stress. And he was the breadwinner. He was the one going to work every day. She had never worked a day in her life and had two small kids. And he turned around, and it's even making me choke up, think about it, like thinking about it, because it was just so unfortunate. But if she was able to come through so much stress and by merely changing her diet, her heart didn't give out on her, even though it had every reason to, you could definitely do this. And it has to be fruits and vegetables. My favorite documentary is Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, because that's a good start on how to really, really totally cleanse your diet and like just cleanse your body through diet so that you really get a taste of how great it feels. And I guarantee you in 60 days of life, your energy will go up. Your doctor will be asking, what are you doing? What is this? Now, I don't ever think you'll be able to get the flight attendant job back, because once they got you documented for heart problems, they're not going to take that risk with you, but you'll be able to do more. And who's to say that this won't start you on another journey to helping people who are going through what you're going through? You just never know what you're gonna get coming up out of this. So I would not give up. I would not let this stress take you out. Like I said, I've seen it done. And please email me again. And a matter of fact, I'm gonna reply to you with this documentary so you can really, really take charge of your life. And when you do go on the doctor in 6 months or a year, he's gonna be like, oh my God, how did this happen? What did you do? But they ain't gonna tell you how to get better. They're just gonna maintain you at the point that you're at. So in prayer, okay? The link is in the chat, okay? So it's pinned at the top of the chat. You should see it. If not, moderators, can you drop the link so people can call in? It's possible. Hey, where you calling from? It's possible.
Hey, Tasha K. I'm calling from Broward County.
Okay, give me 1 second. Hey, Shaq, could you come up here for a second? The screen is really dark for some reason. I don't know what just happened, but okay. Broward County, it's a little windy where you at. Do you have the wind down or something? The
It it just started raining. Is that better?
Oh, much better, much better. You see how dark it just got? I think it's like the iOS. Yeah. So, but it's dark. Okay, cool. All right, so cool. What's your question, baby? What you want to talk? What you want? What you need advice on today?
So I came before, but I think I was nervous and I just wasn't like giving you the right responses, and you gave me the wrong response. So I decided to come back. Remember, I came and I was like, I'm an immigrant. I've been here in the country for so long. But when I came that for that call in, I wanted to see if there was any attorneys, like any wino attorneys that really knew their stuff. But now it's too late, and I am in hiding. I am so scared, Tasha K.
Okay, what happened? Back me up a little bit because I'm trying to remember. You were mumbling a little bit when you had mentioned your situation. So you called in before. What was the question
Mm-hmm.
about? I remember it's possible. I remember you, but I don't
Mm-hmm.
remember everything that you said. So just refresh our memory.
I came here from the Bahamas like 1989. I was 4 years old, and everything was okay up until 9/11. I wasn't able to get my ID renewed, like nothing. But I wanted to see if there was any attorneys like that knew their stuff at the time, because I'm able to get government assistance. I'm able to file taxes. Like there's something wrong, and the attorneys down here, they just don't know their stuff. But now it's too late with this president and what he's doing. So I'm in hiding. I don't want to work.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
want to
So
go
you're having
outside.
immigration issues.
Yes,
Okay, and you're from the
yes,
Bahamas?
yes, I am.
Okay. All right. And I thought maybe the only person I remember calling in from the Bahamas is somebody from New York, but okay. And so you didn't so did you ever come over here legally though?
I did. I came over here legally on. I had a I-94 card or something like that. I came over here legally, got a social. Everything was okay. And
So like for
then one
school. You
day,
came over for school.
yes, I was a baby when I came, 4 years old.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. So now I don't know
Mm.
what to do. My mom, she's over here walking the country free and clear, and nobody doesn't understand why she has never tried to help me. And now we're here.
So your mom has citizenship?
Yeah, my mom has citizenship.
How did she get it?
She went through the ropes. She got her green card. You know, she went through everything to get it. One day I was so upset. I walked into immigration and I just started asking them questions. Everybody got mad and was like, don't do that. But I was desperate, you know? So
So do you have a social security card and all that stuff? I know you should.
I, I have a social security number, but they say I can't use it. All I have now is my passport. I remember my Florida ID number. Oh, I don't know. I used to be able
Are
to
you married?
work on my
Are you
passport.
married? Are you
No, I'm
married?
not married. I'm not married. I'm not. I was supposed to get married years ago, but just me and him, it just didn't work out. That took me into a suicidal depression. So after that, I was like,
Okay. All right. So this is a tough spot.
I
I
know.
don't have any. Yeah,
You may
I.
not, but you have a lot of winos, and some of
No,
them
here's
winos
what I'm
put a little bit
saying.
of tequila in their wine. Somebody knows something on your platform.
I mean, have they been
But
looking
now,
for you? Have you broken the law?
no, thank God, no, no, I'm not a, I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad person.
Okay,
You
so
know,
they
I keep
ain't
my head
looking for you,
down.
then. They ain't looking for you then, and that's cool. So, yeah, that's a good thing. I got a lot of
That's a
friends here
good
that,
thing.
yeah, like, cause they only going for the
Hmm.
criminals and shit like that. But you can't work. Well, can you start a business?
I do nails. I'm an aspiring nail tech, but
Okay.
I'm homeless now, so I don't even have a place to do nails. I'm scared to walk up to people and say, "Hey, let me do your nails." Walk in advertising, and I do your nails for free. People ask you who did your nails, tell them I did it. But now, like, I have the
Girl,
worst anxiety.
they got down here in South Florida. They got black girls working in Asian shops now. They all them up in there illegal.
But I'm like, but what about the collateral damage that they talking about? Like, yes, they going after the criminals, but I don't want to go work. Like, let's say I go work, God forbid, and then the people run off in there, and I'm collateral damage. Like,
Okay, so
I
here's the
have
thing.
anxiety.
Okay, so and that's the issue that I want to address. What is your backup plan?
Officially, at 40 years old, Tasha, I don't have one.
Well, you should because you haven't even reached the latter years of your life yet. You're 40. You're just now getting started.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's just say you do have to go back to the Bahamas and that's not your home, right?
Hmm.
In the meantime, you still got to work. You still have to
I,
find work. You cannot be living in fear at all because things happen. That's just
yeah,
unfortunate. Like things happen. But as long as you get in your mind, like a lot of stress that we go through is based off of thoughts that we perceive. You do know that, right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I get it.
Unless,
Hmm.
it's always like, well, the what ifs, the oh my God, like, is this gonna happen? And it's never like in the situation, like stress should only be present in you when you're in danger right now. Like somebody is threatening your
Okay.
life, you right now. That is the only time your cortisol levels and your adrenal glands should be high. For the most
Okay.
part, you living in fear, perceiving based off of what the new administration is doing and what's happening to all these people should be the least of your worries. Okay. The only
Yeah.
thing that needs to be on your mind now is how do I make money and how do I facilitate a black backup plan? Because you do got a passport, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. There are other countries that you can migrate to and live great. You do that, right?
With just my passport. Oh wow.
You have an American passport. There's not a country
No,
you
it's
can't even go.
Bahamian. It's from the
Okay,
Bahamas.
but you don't have an American passport at all.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, there are other passports that you can get. Um, there are other residencies that you can get. And you need to start looking into that. Like, if I don't want to go back to the Bahamas, or even if I have to go to the Bahamas, what is going to be my means for survival? And that's basically
Right.
what you need. It's not that bad living in the Bahamas. It's really not. People vacation there all the time. And if you are prepared for it, which means you have a trade, you have a skill, something you could start, or a business you could start over there, life is
Hmm.
not that bad. It's really not.
Oh, yeah, I
Because
get
right
it.
now, it doesn't sound like you have, the money to get an immigration lawyer or anything like that. It doesn't sound like you really have a lot of options. The only thing that you need to be working on now is like, how am I going to get income rolling in? And how are you going to do that?
Right.
That should be your main focus.
I'll take heed to what you're saying. I listen to you.
And
I'll find
it's
something to
best if
do.
you prepare to go back to the Bahamas. Who's to say that you won't be living your best life?
That's real now. That's true.
You
That's
see
true,
what I'm saying? Have
Tasha.
you ever lived over there before? Like, as an
No,
adult?
I came here when I was 4. I don't know
See,
anything about the Bahamas.
baby, you don't even know what you could be over here working and setting up Airbnbs in the Bahamas right now, child.
Mm-mm. Okay.
You could be setting up a restaurant right now. You could be setting up a nail shop right now. Like, there's a lot of things that you can do. You just have on, like, yes, the winos got so many ideas in here. Online store, so many different things. I think it's just the way we perceive things that are happening to us
Right.
is what, like I said, causes all that fear and unnecessary stress. Whereas you really need to be thinking of a plan. It's sort of like looking at your bank account every day and watching it go down and you doing nothing about it.
Okay.
That
I
causes
get it.
stress. Yes. Okay. You could do nails anywhere, anywhere. And yeah, I just, it is a very unfortunate situation, but you didn't put yourself in this situation. Your parents did. Your parents
Yeah.
did. Okay. So I don't
Yeah.
see it as a bad thing. I know this is your home. Technically, this is your home. But if you can lay low for 3 years, you'll be fine. He'll be out in 3 years.
Okay, Tasha. Thank
Okay.
you. Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Anytime. And if there are any immigration lawyers or experts, please email me unwindwithTashaK@gmail.com. It's possible. Email me and put, immigration, info needed. Okay. And then
Okay.
I'll connect you with whoever reaches out to me. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. All righty. Okay, guys. Don't forget I don't see the link being passed around in the chat at all. I'm getting her info, guys. I'm getting her info. Okay. All right. So we got another question. This is happy hour, guys. Remember, you guys get to write in personal questions. We read them. We keep you anonymous, or whether or not you want your identity out there. It's totally up to you guys, but it has to be a personal question. No business questions, no celebrity gossip questions. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Are y'all enjoying the show? I hope so. I really, really hope so. Okay. All right, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Okay. This is messy. Hey, Tasha, I'm going to just get into it. Every so often, I go on this website where you can find unclaimed funds. It's a comptroller website where you type in a first name and a last name. And if the person has unclaimed funds in their name, an address, and okay, unclaimed funds in their name and an address will pop up. Okay, I don't know what she was trying to write there. Okay. So, like I said, I do this every so often and I reach out to people who I find results for. Okay, you may need to start a business there, child. Finding unclaimed money. Okay. Now, hold on for a second. I lost my little space. Okay. Okay, so just trying to help put lost money back in their pockets. A few people have thanked me for this in the past few years. Fast forward to last year, I put my first boyfriend's name. I put my first boyfriend's name, and as a result, and a result came up. Damn, I feel like I can't read. Shit, I'm not around here like Justin Larry. Let me look. Jesus, hold on. You know, when you ain't got oxygen in the brain, it can mess up your little reading and stuff. So, oh. One more time, one more time. Okay, all right. I had to wake my brain up, like Jesus. Okay, so fast forward to last year, I put my first boyfriend's name in, and as a result, came up. I couldn't find him on social media, so I hit up his wife and sent her the information. She thanked me, and that was that. The next day, I received a message from him. Hold on. Wait a minute. Stop. Why are you doing that? Why's my phone doing that? Okay, so the next day, I received a message from him. God damn it. Why is my phone acting like this? Oh my God. Damn it. Okay, so the next day I received a message from him saying that was weird and do not look up his name and find out his address and to never hit him or his wife up again. I read the message but didn't respond. I was just so confused because I thought I was helping. Would you be mad if one of your husband's exes did what I did? I will never hit them up again. I'm just wondering if I was wrong. Well, let me see how you look. Yeah, I would be pissed. You're gorgeous. Yes, I would be pissed. She is good. She looks like out of all the people you could have looked up, why would you look up him? And then you called his wife. Like, that is disrespectful. Like, you were not helping. Like, I get that you maybe, she pretty as hell, y'all. Like, I'm not, my husband, I know him. If the wife got a hold of your social media, I'll be cussing his ass out. That's probably why he called you, talking about don't call me, don't call her, don't you ever do this shit no more. Stay out of my life. You done messed up the thing. He had no control over that. That man catching hell red now. She ain't gorgeous like Glorilla. No, she real pretty. This one pretty. She pretty. She got red hair, chocolate skin. She got a little bob, nice full lips and stuff. Very young. She looks great. I'm seeing the pro. Like, if I was the wife, I would be like, what you mean you got to check? What's the okay? Okay. Thank you, girl. I appreciate it. Did you say that you was the ex-girlfriend? Like, seriously? And how much was the check? Like, you ain't put how much the check, because I've done the unclaimed funds at one time, and I think I had like a $600 check from AT&T that they had mailed out when I was living in Killeen, Texas, and it just got sent back. So yeah, I know those sites really, really work, and you should start a business since you in your ex-boyfriend's business and now he's married. You should start a business doing this. That's the real blessing out of it. That's the real blessing. Okay? Because you know you was dead ass wrong, child. None of his damn business. Mind your business. What y'all think? What y'all think? I don't think, Jasmine, can they click the StreamYard link? Is it clickable? I guess it is because somebody just clicked up in here. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I got questions coming to my email. Keep writing in on whywoodtashk@gmail.com. Oh, we got a lot. All right. I'm going to take this call and then we're going to get to reading. Damn, y'all really flooded the email. Damn, I looked up. I was like, whoa, I was trying to end the show. I'm playing. All right. 05 Shamir, how you doing, baby? You was the only one waiting backstage. Everybody else writing in. You good? You ready to come? You ready? Shamir, is you ready? I can't hear you. Hello. Okay, guys, the link is in the chat. I think she got a little nervous. Okay, she was wrong. You said she was testing to spin the block again. Mm-hmm. All right, so remember, you guys can write in as you are on winewithtashk@gmail.com. This is happy hour. I need a massage, and I'm going to get one tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, guys. So let's see who's the next. Okay, so Tasha, I lost my mental health therapist Wednesday, and it's a struggle dealing with mental illness with no one you can trust. I had her since 2012 and it's 2025. Oh my God. And she says she can't be my therapist anymore. What can I do right now, being that I can't trust anyone else? I don't take no meds for my mental illness. My mental health therapist was my medicine to deal with my everyday life. Okay, that is a long time in therapy. Um, there is a graduation date on therapy now. I think if your mental health 2012 to 2025, that's a long time. That's like, isn't that like 17 years? No, 12 years? Shit, I can't even add right now. That's a long time. And now I did therapy for 10 years. I get it. Some people need a little more, but are you choosing to not like you got to give me more. You got to give me more. You got to give me more. I'm gonna need you to resend this question, okay? Please. Jasmine, was that time too?
I think it was. She didn't show her face, but I'm pretty sure that was done too.
She just told me the other day that I wasn't her mama. I have the text message. She's like, "You're no longer my mom, so I'm moving on with my life." I said, "Okay, if that's how you feel, but my blood is running through your veins." And now she back there to my hi, mom. Oh, she missed the checks. Anyway, I need more with that because there's something you're not telling me. Because for her to just drop you, what did you do? I'm surprised the therapist allowed it too, because you can wear a therapist down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Nana, you tried to call in. Try to call in again, Nana. Try to call in again. New podcast. How you doing? How you doing, new podcast? Hello.
Hello, I'm okay. I typed in the back chat. Like, I'm just nervous. Like, I just don't know.
Don't be nervous. Nobody's showing your face or anything. Do you have a
It's not
question?
that. I have questions. It's just on a new podcaster. And I have a group of 50-year-olds that's been attacking me like a mob. And I just don't want to do it no more.
Do what?
Like, because you really inspired me to do commentary and stuff and, like, interviews and all of that. And, like, I'm finally starting to do that. And, like, these people don't like my opinion.
Okay, so that's more of a YouTube question, like for business and stuff. We're gonna do a separate show on that. But is your life in danger?
Yes, like they've been trying to like dox me and stuff, and then like putting slanderous stuff, calling me a fighter. I don't want to say that word, but that saying stuff like that. The people they don't have no receipts, nothing at all, and then people are just going about.
Okay, so yeah, I think honestly, if you're a new podcaster and they're already threatening you,
I
you
just
probably
needed some advice, just I don't.
yeah, you need to take a break because obviously you don't have thick skin for this, and maybe it's the type of content
It's
that you're
like I
making.
do. It's like I do, but like they keep reporting me.
Okay, so yeah, that would be a YouTube question. Email me unwindwithtashak@gmail.com and then we'll get you sorted out. Okay, but if
Okay.
your life is in danger, you need to file a police report.
I don't think it'll be in danger, but like it's just I don't want to do all of that. Get going there. Because I'll go there with somebody, but like I'm just you know,
Okay, all right, baby.
I'm
Well,
trying to be cordial in a way.
okay, so just email me unwindwithtashak@gmail.com. Okay, this is for people who got like personal issues in their life, not podcast issues. Okay,
Okay, thank
all
you.
right, all right, no problem, baby. All right. So next question is Tanta. Why don't you call in and ask your question? I want to see what you're gonna ask, Shell. You ain't gotta show your face. Just call in. Don't let her through, Jasmine. Just talking shit. Don't let her through. Please don't. I don't have time. She just told me the other day I wasn't her mother. It's just like, okay. Okay. Anyway. All right. So next question, because remember I'm receiving questions right to my email on whymatashka@gmail.com. Can you send her to Africa, Tasha? Okay. So hey, Tasha and Winos, I'm a single mom of 4, 14, 12, 3, and 8 months pregnant. Oh, girl, you busy. So my middle school daughter is out of control and and I'm talking about out of control. She isn't beating my ass or nothing because I don't play. I'm born and raised from Memphis, but ever since I've been pregnant, homegirl has been doing the most. I got her into a facility for out of control kids. Her behavior has been very triggering for me and messing with my mental. As a parent and a human, I want to know how to navigate still being a good mom, but working through my trauma and not giving up on my baby. My kids have been sheltered and spoiled all their life. So the terrible things my baby does makes all that I've done go in vain. I'm a hard body, but lately it's been breaking me down. The thing she does is run away. She is sexually active, disrespectful, ungrateful. I've caught her talking to older men. Hell, I've even caught a 24-year-old in my house. Help, child. Lord Jesus. I, y'all really coming with the questions today. Okay. You said Tasha, she gonna dog walk you. She the only person that can dog walk me is time to. Okay, but it's like this. Okay, so 14, 12, 3, and 8 months pregnant. So this is your 12-year-old? It's got to be your 12-year-old. So if it's your middle daughter, so yep, your 12-year-old is already sexually active, disrespectful, ungrateful, and I've caught her talking to older men. Child, what the fuck? Okay. I like that and you're 8 months pregnant. Where her daddy at? Where's her daddy? Where's the grandmother? Do you have any people? Yes, you can't send her to Africa because we ain't got no people. Can I send her to Africa? Oh, so the question was for me. Can I send her to Africa? Child, if I look, it can be done. It can be done. Real talk. You know, where my husband is from, girls don't act like this. They're not allowed to. They got to cover. They have to. It's no, 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 no. But you must be running a tight ship. Because, normally when kids, and this is not your fault, so I don't want you to think that it's your fault, but normally when kids are like out of control like this, it's because they do live a very, very strict, life. Like their parents are really, really strict. And so they just get buck wild. Um, you're going to have to figure out how to place her in a positive environment. And it's got to be either like a military school, it's got to be a trade school, it's got to be somewhere where she can go. She respects the people that are there, and they are able to show her a different way of life, not punish her. Punishing her is not going to work. And it has to be somewhere where she's going to be educated on things that could happen, which means she could get therapy, she could get a reality check, and she could get love, as well as the skills to be able to emotionally cope. Because when kids are acting out like this, is because they're not. First of all, they're too young to even learn how to emotionally cope with things. And this is just her acting out. And so before it does, it's already bad. Before it gets too bad, you have got to summon your community, relatives out of the state, somewhere, somehow, military school, somewhere. You can even send her, you know what, email me, because there are boarding schools she could go to in Africa, and it's all girls, girl teachers, girl students, no men allowed. She can't even sneak out. Email me. Email me. I'm gonna get you a few places. I really am, because this is a tough one here. And I thought my child was bad. Lord, watch her call me. I ain't even had my first kiss yet. Watch her. She gonna be talking shit. She gonna be talking shit. Hey Layla, come on in here, Layla. Yeah, this is a touchy one. So yeah. Layla, where you calling from?
Hey Tasha, I'm calling from Virginia Beach, Virginia. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Shout out to Virginia Beach.
Okay, Tasha.
So,
So
what's your question?
I was wondering, well, kind of like not really a question. I need a little bit of advice, if that's okay.
Okay, go
So,
ahead.
I'm trying to grow a business that I have. Am I okay to say that on here? Is this okay?
Oh, we're not talking about businesses on this segment. We're gonna do another segment for that.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Sorry. It's okay. No, don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's okay. It's more so about our own personal issues that we need help with. Like, I know business is personal, but I'm talking about like emotional issues and stuff.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah. You sound like you got your shit together.
all right.
I don't. I don't. Because hell, I be trying to ask him questions. They be like, we don't want to hear shit. So
Listen,
whatever.
but no, the other lady that came up, I think she said she was from the Bahamas, right?
Yeah.
She need to go back to the Bahamas because it's nice over there, and the men over there are so fine. Y'all, listen, she need to go back because listen, I've been over there a couple times, and I'm trying to go back.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. We just had a troll enter backstage and their penis was on camera. And so I was just like,
Oh wow.
disgusting. While you were talking, yes. So this is why we always make sure that it's real people on camera before we let them through.
Oh wow.
So
All right. Well, I'll
yes.
catch you on the
Okay.
next show where I can ask you for some advice, Tasha.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Miss Layla. Sorry about that.
All right, y'all have a good night.
All right, no problem. Nana, how you doing? Because I saw your question. So
Okay, no
what's up, Nana?
Thank you, Miss Layla. Sorry about that. Y'all have a good night. All right, no problem.
I'm good.
Okay. So what is okay? So explain more in depth what was going on.
Okay. Wednesday, I had mental health therapy. So I have it every Wednesday.
Okay.
And it's virtual. And she was talking to me and she was saying, well, I can't be your therapist no more. And I was like, I got quiet. And she was like, you there? And I was like, yes, ma'am. I said, could you tell me why? She said, well, sitting dealing with the grants, like another caller called in about being an immigrant in Bahamas and stuff with Trump. Well, she was saying with the grants, I've been with her since 2012. It's 2025. She just now telling me that I didn't supposed to be with her that long because now she a supervisor and she been a supervisor for 4 years. And I feel like you already know all my business. I open up to you. Y'all wrote about me. I'm all online where this mental health place wrote about me and everything. And it's like, I open up to you. You voted for him. This is what you get. This is what you get you don't want me no more or what it is. Like, did I say something? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was talking about politics, something that I don't really know about and that I ain't really into. It's just that I wanted her to see, hey, this man don't even like brown pennies. Come on now, you can't see that it's racism a little bit and you say you love me? And she was like, well, Shalish, you the only one talk about politics to me. Well, hey, I'm different. I'm a different fabric. I come from a different cloth. I want to ask questions. If you being real with me this long since 2012, I want you to continue treating me like I'm your family because that's how I felt, regardless of what color she is. I felt like she was my family. And when she told me that, it hurted me because I got schizophrenia, bipolar, major depression, and anxiety. And she know everything about me. She helped my daughter to get a therapist and everything just to tell me, hey, I can't be your therapist no more. Yeah, that hurt.
You got what again? Bipolar.
I got
Name them.
I got schizophrenia, bipolar,
Okay.
major depression, and anxiety. And I
And
have heart problems. I'm on 3 heart pills. I got blood pressure problems. That's why I listen to your show a lot, like with the herbs, because I do herbs, different herbs, ginger and turmeric. I do stuff like that because I'm dealing with a sciatica nerve right now. That's why I'm not showing myself. I'm laying on a heating pad right now. But I have all that, and I'm dealing with a daughter with that issue. Like she dealing with the same thing, but hers like worse because She like cut herself and cut her hair and pull her hair out. And my therapist that I got now got her a therapist. And it's like, being that I don't have her no more, my daughter like, my, what they gonna do? And now she just told me that, Shalisha, only supposed to had you 3 to 6 months. Well, now, why now that Trump in the chair when it wasn't like that before? That's what I'm saying.
So you saying your therapist dropped you because you were anti-Trump supporter?
I don't feel like she did, but I feel like she did, because I'm gonna tell you, it's like Shalisha said this, and it's like, to me, it's like I told you so. And I don't want her telling, she don't want me telling you like I told you so. Cause what your mama get is what I get. So you going against your mama, and now we don't even know if we're gonna get our checks come the first. So I'm telling her all
So
this,
you
and
get a so you get a
yeah,
disability.
yes, I'm on disability. I'm struggling. I'm struggling day by day. That's why I
And
write
you
poetry.
have been medically diagnosed with all of these, and you're
Yeah,
not medicated.
you can look me up. You can look me up. I have been diagnosed. They diagnosed me with it. It's on social media. I send it to you a lot. I'm the one I'm the one that posted being on ridiculousness. And then they changed it because I didn't know about the NDA and all that stuff like that. And I was so happy I shared it. And somebody wrote to them, and they didn't even use my video that they was gonna use. So it's like, yeah, I write about my situation. I got 2 books out. So I write about my mental illness. They nonfiction, they about my life story, how I struggle day by day living in this mental world that I'm in. That's why I don't like going nowhere. I go places with my kids. I have to have my kids with me. When I go to the doctor know me. They don't even keep me in the waiting room long because they know my situation. So it's like, this is really a downfall with him being in the chair. Cause like right now I'm about to cry, but I'm gonna be strong.
Don't cry, don't cry. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. No, all right, don't cry. This honestly, there's I get questions every day, but this is really above my pay grade. And Nana, I wish I could help you, but I don't. The only thing I could advise you to do is just get another therapist.
That's what I don't want. Cause like in 3 to 6 months, I'm gonna have to get another one. In 3 to 6 months, get another one. I can't function like that. Come on, man. I can't. That's that. Now you're not finna keep switching me. I don't like new stuff. I don't like new people. That's why I stick with one blogger and I only follow you. I start following some of the people you got, but they don't do what you do. So I have to unfollow them. I'm just used to a certain level in life, and that's just
I'm tell you,
one
a
person.
wino gonna be a wino, rain, sleet, or snow. I got that part. So listen, yeah, that's really the only advice I got for you. Because if you're refusing medication, then yeah,
It's
therapist is what
only
you would.
because the medication make me get butt naked. Like just Valentine's, I was just in the hospital, and I post it worldwide because I'm an author. I talk about real stuff. Just Valentine's, I was in the hospital. They gave me some high stuff, higher than morphine and higher than tramadol, and I got butt naked and finna walk outside. My daughter had to stop me. Like the medicine that mental health people give
Have
you,
you
it's
tried? I'm not. Nah, I'm not a medical professional or anything, but have you tried an actual real fast or detox to help reset, your gut and your mind? Have you tried anything like that before?
no, I just dealt with an annual fissure. You know what that is?
A what?
An annual fissure. It's a cut in my behind. I just dealt with that. So I'm on like a
Oh,
diet.
you said an anal fissure?
Yes, yes.
Not an
I,
annual fissure, it's an anal fissure, and that is like a slit in your
yes. Yeah,
anus.
yes. I just went to
Okay.
Ward County for that. So I'm on like a light diet, like this kind of orange fiber stuff. So I just
Uh-huh.
do that and drink. I do the lemons, like you said, fruits. I was listening to you. I do lemons, I do cucumbers, I do oranges. That's all I do. And I eat boiled eggs. So right now that's all I'm doing.
Them eggs is probably tearing up your stomach. That's probably
That
why you got to work.
it is because I got IBS, but I have to take Centrum for my pain.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I have
right.
to take something for my pain. I'm on pain meds, so I have to eat something, and them eggs kind of give that.
What kind of pain meds you on?
The sets, the
The
sets,
what?
the
No,
sets.
nobody see your face. They don't even know your
But
name.
they know me. I just showed my name.
You what type of
But
pain med?
I'm
No,
on
no,
lower
no,
sets.
no.
I'm on
You
lower
on
sets.
you on what?
I'm on lower sets.
So when you went to the hospital the other day, they gave you a
They
refill.
gave me something higher than lower sets. They gave me something higher than morphine. So it triggered my mental illness. What was that spin for, Tasha?
Nothing, Nana. Nothing. So you had an episode the other day, and they happened to give you something stronger than
I
what
had
you
a
normally get.
sciatica nerve episode, a sciatica.
A
My leg.
sciatica. But you
Yes.
got a but you got an anal fissure too, so that's causing pain.
Yeah,
Your
and
brain causing
hemorrhoids, and neuropathy, and I'm on, and I got diabetes. Yeah, migraines.
so
I got a
so are,
toothache. Can you tell me about a toothache? I'm dealing with that right now. I can't go see a dentist until May because nobody
it
want to
sound
work.
it sounds like
My body falling
um
apart.
no, it sounds like you got a problem and you know you like pain pills.
I don't like them, but I got to take them. They right here beside me right now.
So you keep your bottles with you.
Yeah, everywhere I go.
Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Well, listen, like I said, this is above my pay grade. And I'm not a doctor nor a psychiatrist nor anesthesiologist or anything. And so I can't help you, but the only thing I can tell you is you gotta get another psychiatrist.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
But you keep being a wino, baby. We love you.
Oh, most definitely. Keep
Okay,
the
baby.
lights up, y'all.
All
All right.
right. Okay. Come on up in here, T. I'm gonna read another question after T. T, how you doing, baby? You want us to show your face or not?
Yeah, you can show me.
Okay, come on up here, T. How you
Hey, I had
doing?
to stop here looking a mess because I was in a chat and I
You
was
look good. You look good.
I'm tired. But I was in the chat and I was looking at some of the some of the comments. I just wanted to get on here and clear up that my baby has never been touched. I saying a lot of women was in there like that baby had to be touched. I'm like, look, I, 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 I. When I say
Okay.
they protected and sheltered, that's what I mean. They ain't.
Okay, so wait a minute, let's back up. So you was the one that wrote in saying, "Can I send your baby to Africa?"
Yes,
And
and look, I brought her right here so she can speak for herself.
I'm finna
Okay,
get in your ass. Put her in the.
there
Oh no,
she go.
ma'am. First of all, wait a minute. Do I have permission from the parent to talk to your child,
Baby. Yes,
baby girl?
yeah.
Baby girl, you. Oh my God, you are so gorgeous. How you doing?
I'm good.
You don't sound too good.
I'm nervous. This is a
Don't
lot.
be nervous. Don't be nervous, okay? But I did want to whoop your ass because your mama wrote in about you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. So here's the thing. Here's the thing. You 12. You 12?
Yes.
Okay. Why are you such in a hurry to grow up?
Just so, girl. I don't know.
Why? Like why are you such in a hurry to grow up?
Well, she said that all this stuff is from peers, so I don't know.
I know, like,
My
are
dad.
your and that's another question. Is it your peers that are they living, like how grown-ups normally live, like how you would see your mom live?
No, my mom, she lives
very responsibly.
Okay.
So they don't live like her.
That is a big thing for you to say. I love how you sound like you respect your mom. So you love your mom. Okay. Um, Let me ask you a question because I don't, you're a baby or anything. Do you would you be opposed to talking to somebody like a child therapist?
Yes.
So you would talk to a child therapist?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's what needs to happen because a lot of times, like, I was your age. I was your age at once. I wasn't. I was bad, but I wasn't.
Mm.
Any of the things that But we all kind of struggle with things differently, and we all feel like, in order to, I don't know, to feel happiness or to feel love, maybe we got to go do certain things that we don't normally need to do. And so, with your mom's permission, I would like to help to find you a child therapist. And then, that child therapist is going to set up therapy sessions with just you. And then it'll be you and your mom sometime when you want. And you'll have a person that you can talk to kind of help you to maneuver your emotions because you're 12. You kind of did like this. Why you do like that?
Because I was reading the comments.
She's reading the chat.
Don't read the comments. Don't read the comments. Y'all, hey, this is a child.
Yeah, they side eyeing the mama, and let me tell y'all,
This is a child, y'all.
Stay in Memphis. She's very outspoken as well as her mama. So
Yeah, this is a child now. Come on now. She's stop y'all. So just like how adults and no, let's talk about it. And thank you for being like open, vulnerable, because a lot of people wouldn't put their kid on camera, and that's why I got permission from y'all. So listen, y'all are mothers in the chat. Some of y'all may be mothers, some of y'all have raised kids. Don't be like that. Don't do that. Okay. So we're trying to figure out what the issue is. Just like how adults go to drink when they have emotional issues that they don't know how to cope with, or women become promiscuous as adults because they don't know how to cope with not being loved, right? Kids go through that, but kids go through it worse because they don't have the life experience that we have. So it hits them harder, and it can be more devastating to a child than it can be to an adult. Not to say that the issues are just because she's a child, she's being fast. Whatever you guys may think, people deal with issues differently. And so whatever it is that she's dealing with that's causing her to feel as if she needs to make these type of decisions, which in her mind she doesn't think they're bad because she's doing them, but helping her to understand that there's a time and a place and she will eventually get there. Yes, a child psychologist needs to be brought into the family.
Right.
Because I don't want her to get 13, 14, 15, and then there's a baby. You know?
Yes.
You don't want a baby, do you?
No.
Okay. And you definitely
no.
Exactly. And you definitely don't want an STD, do you? Right. Okay. So we got to figure out, not to say, because I don't want you to think what you're doing is wrong, because one day you are going to make these decisions. You are going to be, when you're of age in a sexual relationship, you are going to go out and have fun when it's age appropriate. But right now, with you being so young and your brain is not all the way developed, just like how you're not going to look like a 12-year-old for the rest of your life. You're going to age. So that means your brain is going to age. So it's important that a child psychologist comes in to talk to her, and that child psychologist will not judge you. It will just help you to maneuver and how to understand your emotions, how to understand puberty, because you're going through puberty too at the same time. And if anything has happened, how do we fix it and slow you down from growing up too fast. You got a long, like I'm only 43. I was 12 a long time ago. Do you realize how much time that is? There's a lot of time. So the fact that she's open to it, I would love to help point y'all in the right direction. And if I need to pay for it for 6 months, I will do it for y'all. I promise you I will. Like, but she has to have someone that can help her to maneuver so that when she's in those situations, even if she's around people that are making those decisions, she won't feel pressured to do it. She'll be like, you know what? I got to go home. Sorry, y'all. This ain't for me. I got to go. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was on that, because at the facility that she's at, she's not a resident. Of course, she's at home. She's outpatient. They have a therapist. They don't have a child therapist. They have a regular therapist, and she also sees a psychiatrist within the facility. I mean, they see all the kids there, but
I just
we've
think
been
her
working. We've been at
energy.
this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. My mom sent me to one of those facilities when I was her age, and what I saw in there, I was like, "This ain't me." Like, this
That's
ain't
what
me.
she be saying.
It's real up in there. It's real, and half the time in those facilities, they were touching the girls that was in there. They were because they knew they would drug them up and they would touch them. And I'm glad that she's outpatient, that she could come home. But like, I just think that she still needs to continue with her home life with you. You need to keep her close to you, and maintain that good relationship. And being that she is so advanced, I just think that energy needs to be transmuted into helping her to build herself up. So, is school boring to you?
No,
Are you challenged in school?
no, no. She make all A's.
So
She
then,
make
guess
all
what?
A's. Attitude.
Okay. So then there needs to be a hope added. And a hope is like, what do you hope to do? And being that she's already incredibly intelligent, she's already making adult decisions, then the adult decisions need to be switched over into adult decisions that put money in her pocket, that help her to, maybe if she's got all A's, maybe she can graduate early and start a business or something. But helping her to change that energy over from party energy to, let me help to stay busy. Because when she sounds like she's creative too. So which means like,
Mm-hmm.
and she gets it. So which means she has a faster outlook on life, and that's probably why she feels like she's older than what she is. So that needs to be addressed
Yeah.
too. What is it that you love to do and you want to do? And that occupies her time to the where she doesn't have time to make bad decisions by default because she's bored. Sounds like she's just bored.
All right.
Are you bored?
Yeah, she. Are you bored?
Yes.
She already
See?
told me like what she want to do. Like she want a teenage podcast. She want to do nails. She want to do this
Bored. So
volleyball,
she
boxing.
needs something to keep her ass busy instead of everybody else coming to utilize her time or to talk her into doing stuff that doesn't bring her anything that's like positive or nurturing or fulfilling.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you got a child genius on your hands, but she just needs to be tweaked a little bit. And we're not gonna put energy over here. You're gonna put your energy over here. So if she has a roster full of nail clients, when does she have time to entertain boys or go out because she's got appointments? Do you understand? Outside of
Mm-hmm.
school. Yeah. Foster that. And I can understand her because when I was her age, it was the same thing for me. Like I was bored and I should have been using my brain. And I used to read encyclopedias all day for nothing. I would go to the bathroom, sit in the bathroom, I swear to God, on the toilet and just sit down and just read. Like I kid you not, because I nothing else. Even though I had boyfriends, like it just didn't do it for me. So it's just got to figure out like what is her thing and get her to focus on that.
Right.
Okay. But I have your email, but just re-email me again. And we're gonna find a child psychologist and then figure out how to get her into business and get her around some positive influences and slow you down. Okay. You're gonna be grown one day, trust me.
That's
And it
why I
ain't all
said
it's
take
cracked
your
up
time.
to be.
Take care of you right now. Take your time.
Yes. Okay. All right. You're not mad at me, are you?
No, she would have told you. When I say outspoken,
Okay. And the fact that she can speak her mind, that's good too. Okay. So, all right, we're gonna be in contact, okay, mama?
all righty, I'm finna email you
All
now.
right.
Thank you.
Bye. Y'all need y'all ass whooped for real. Come on, y'all. That's a whole baby. Seriously, these kids are different these days. We cannot handle them like, oh, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Oh, we're gonna do this. They literally, their attention span is all of 20 or 30 seconds. Seriously? ASAP Rocky not guilty? Oh, amazing. Okay, we'll talk about that on White Wine Wednesday. Y'all hold backstage. I see y'all, Miss Tasha, and I see you, Kira. Let me read another question real quick. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Good evening, Tasha. I watch your channel all the time. I love your open-mindedness as a Gemini. Okay. LOL. You give the woman version of Kanye. Jasmine, do you agree? Oh my God.
I don't know where the hell that came from.
Okay, so recently the father of my only two children was murdered, and I live in an environment where things like this happen a lot. I want to move to a new city with me and my boys. What do you suggest for single moms that want to start with no help or a man? What are some of the safe cities to move to? Dallas is a good one. There's a few cities where you can honestly just Google the safest cities to raise a family in. Arizona is really good and it's very affordable. I wouldn't do Vegas because they could turn out to be pimps, even though Vegas is affordable to live in. Uh, Alabama may be too slow. I don't like Atlanta. You're going to have to Google the safest cities to raise your kids in, away from like gang violence and all of that. And they do have them listed on Google. But and you'll be fine because it'll be safe for you as well too. But you may have to move into like kind of an interracial community per se, where the kids are skateboarding, and the only thing you got to worry about is making sure they ain't sniffing paint, you know. But for the most part, you're gonna have your poisons. You just got to figure out which one you're gonna be able to deal with. So, and that's the thing too. So oh, you already in Fort Wayne. Wait a minute. What the hell? She in Dallas. Dallas is bad? What part of Dallas you live in? I got a friend in Mansfield. Don't none of that stuff be going on. Yeah, you're just gonna have to Google the safest cities and they'll give them to you. I promise you. It's right there on Google. Real quick, let me read one more before I answer a question. So Shanita. Okay. 5-year-old was told she was ugly brown in Florida school. Okay. How would you handle the situation? We recently moved to Jupiter, Florida. Our son is 5 in kindergarten. He's excelling in school. He recently told me yesterday he was called ugly brown by a student and he wants to be white. His dad and I spoke with him. I brought books about loving the skin you are in. I spoke with his teacher and she said she hasn't seen or heard anything like this with him. Should I escalate to the principal? Yes, you should escalate to the principal. However, you can't, like, you're doing the right thing, just educating him about who he is, making sure he's around other people that look like him. Jupiter, Florida sounds very, 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 very much Caucasian, and so you're gonna have to, and if you're raising him around kids that don't see many of him every day, then yes, they're going to be mean. But all you can do is just educate or move to a more diverse area. And so that kind of goes along with the question we had before. All right. Come on up in here, Miss Tosh. How you doing? Remember, guys, this is happy hour. You can call in. The link is in the chat, or you can write in. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Okay. You said Mansville is the suburbs. Yes. Okay. Hey, Miss Tosh, how you doing?
What's up, baby sister girl?
Okay, where you calling from?
I'm calling from up the block in Orlando.
Okay, shout out to Orlando, Old Town. What's your
Yeah,
question?
I'm a New Yorker, but I'm in Orlando. You
Okay,
know what? D- It, let me first start off saying to you this right here. I've been with you since you had 740 subscribers.
oh well, damn. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been with you since way back when, and your what attracted me to you was your ability to be able to tell your story.
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Because we have the same type of story. You know,
Okay.
the stepfather story, the
Mm-hmm.
the smart kid story, but in the world, pushed out into the world story. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay. I
And
get you. I get you.
yeah, boo. And so I just want to say to you that I'm so very proud of you. I've
Oh, thank
watched you.
you.
Yeah, I watched you grow um enormously. I've been out here in these YouTube streets windmilling for you forever. Every
Well,
time,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
every time somebody say something about you, I make a video over here or over there on that channel and debunk all that because there was a day when you cried um on the show and you don't know
Mm-hmm.
cried with you. Like I cried so hard with you because that's the Tasha K I always saw.
Thank you. So what's wrong with
Where
what's wrong with me now, Charles?
ain't nothing wrong with you. But what I'm
Oh,
saying to you is that was always the girl that I saw when everybody else was trying to make you seem like somebody else. You were that person that I have always seen.
yes,
You
thank you.
you,
I
you
try
get
to,
what I'm saying, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I get it. I get you.
And the reason why I'm saying all this stuff is because I've been sitting here listening to the other people and Dave Lala. I struggle with extreme depression. And so it's hard for me to deal with other people at a time. I don't like a lot of people around me either. And when I have to switch up doctors and all type of things, I understand that sort of stress and that tension on your system. You get I struggle with diabetes, but I've had it since 16, since my first child. With the baby girl that just came on, um, her the little look on her face, I recognize that from being me. And
Mm-hmm.
so what I'm saying to you, Tasha K, is thank you, my love, for being a catalyst for this type of information for the masses because
Thank
there's
you.
so many of us out here that suffer from the same symptoms. The difference between little baby girl and me is that there wasn't a Tasha K at the moment. There was other people saying to what baby girl is probably being said to, no, you just gotta fit in. You just gotta do this. Cause like she's 12, but by 13, I was being raped.
Mm.
By 15, a grown man had walked me down. By 15, I was pregnant. And wanted to be something totally different. You get what I'm saying? And so having to deal with that and watching you deal with this little baby girl in the way that you just did, that's impressive to me. I appreciate you for that. You get what I'm saying,
Anytime.
right?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
You
ma'am. I do.
you know what I'm saying, Tasha K,
Yeah,
without
yeah, yeah. I
going.
know what you're saying. I know what you're
You
saying.
I don't think that you realize I'm the noble genius, the one that had sent the email way back when you was doing the show ideas, and I'm the one that sent you that please get in Tokyo Tony's ass email. And the
Oh, okay.
reason,
Yeah, I get a lot of
remember?
those.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
way
remember.
back. Yeah, and the reason why I asked you to do that was because I kept watching Black China die literally in her eyes.
Okay, okay.
You
Well, listen,
understand
Miss.
me?
Yes, I understand, but Miss Tosh, hold on for a second. I thank you so much for calling in and just, loving on me. I needed to, you know what I'm saying. Everybody needs to be, appreciated and stuff, and I appreciate that you appreciate me, and I appreciate y'all as winos, but they cussing me out right now because they want a question and they all wrote in and stuff. And so, can we when I have another live, I'll just have a shoot the shits live with Tasha. How about that?
I'm a
And y'all can just call me and shoot the shits and we just talk and just chat it up.
To know my story. Eventually, I'm gonna come and do a interview with you,
Okay, all right, email me.
and
Because
I'm gonna
we
do
take
you.
wino submissions too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something different with you. I'm gonna do it with a lie detector test.
Okay, I don't think you need one though.
No, but I'm saying most people don't do that, because a lot of people get gaslit and they
Yeah.
don't come with their real story. You get what I'm saying? But I
Yes,
want you to
ma'am, I
hear,
know.
yeah.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I just wanted to call in and tell you that I'm gonna come and do something with you, and we probably gonna cry like a motherfucker together.
Let's cry.
All
Let's
right,
cry.
I
All right,
love
I
you.
love you.
All right, peace
Okay.
and blessings.
All right, Miss Tosh. Thank you so much. Hey guys, yeah, try to I love that. Thank you so much for the love. But the winos here, they're here to really hear, some questions and some answers and stuff, y'all. So just try to keep it to the questions and answers, because if not, y'all get irritated with me and it's not my fault. Okay. So we got people that wrote in Stockings and I guess Louis. Are you ready? Hello? Stockings? Okay. Isaiah, are you ready?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing? Where you calling from, Isaiah?
Hey, Tasha, it's King Luxury. I'm calling from Baltimore. You know.
Oh, well, I know your voice. What's going on?
Well, I'm back because I'm ready to ask you the question because you never responded back to my DM. So, but that's no
Oh, oh,
shade.
okay. What's going on? What's the question?
Well, hello everyone. But I just wanted to ask, like, what are some ways you've been married for such a long time, and things of that nature? And I just want another opinion. My godparents have been married for a long time as well, but
Okay.
I been trying to find um it's like I've been down very much so. My friend passed away a couple
I'm
years ago.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
home
sorry. Okay.
invasion and stuff like that. It
Okay.
was a very big thing and her birthday's tomorrow. The one thing that really is like so crazy, it's like I everyone around me, friends, family, is ending up I'm done being a hoe. I'm done trying to, with the, young HOE lifestyle and everything. And it's like I want to have kids, but I'm really looking for like I'm in Baltimore, but I'm still trying to find the right woman actually. And it's so hard to find the right type of woman in Baltimore, basically. So do you have
Wait
any
a minute. Hold up.
that was a lot.
You straight?
Yes, I am.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
I had a feeling you was gonna ask me that question. But yes, I'm straight. Spin the tail. I want to spin too.
Okay, let's back up here a little bit.
Yes, but
So Isaiah. So I know who this is, guys. All right. So he's a wino. Okay. He saw the fight break out in Baltimore at the comedy club. Okay.
almost got into one.
Listen. So you're. are- Why did you think I was gonna ask you if you was straight?
Because so many people
Oh,
ask that question in the comments. So, oh, the winos are messy. They're a little aggressive and everything. But I don't know why people even ask that question for real, for real. I think it's my accent. Like, I don't sound like I'm from Baltimore. So that's like I'm very, very like respectful. Like I say, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. My mama's from Dallas, Texas. I was born here in
okay.
Baltimore. So it's kind of like
You sound like you sound more like one of them country white women.
I'm done with you. I get white boy all the time though, so I guess that's a compliment.
So you have never dated a guy ever?
No, no, ma'am.
Okay. I didn't know. I promise you, and I hope you don't, become an ex wino because of this. I really don't. I just did not know.
It's good.
So, all right, but now we know. So you are a heterosexual man, and so have you've been dating a lot? You've been getting a lot of pussy because you said your whole phase is over, right?
Well, the thing about it is, Tosh, I was the one messing with a lot of women and on those apps of POF and BLK, and it's like I ran into the situation for a minute of messing with women who were engaged to people or married to people, and I
Oh, damn. So you the side piece in a marriage.
basically
It's a man, you guys. They keep asking if it's a man or a woman. He's a man.
it's a
Stop.
man, African American, black. I'm just very, very
Okay.
professional.
All right, cool. So you're tired of being used and abused for sex, and you
Basically.
wanna settle down.
Yeah, I'm trying to settle down, but it's like I try to settle down, but then I settle down with the wrong people, if that makes sense. And
So what
it's
type of people do you settle down with?
well, you will my mom will call them hoochies.
Hoochies.
Yes, hoochie mamas basically. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like who like revealing women basically, if that makes sense.
Revealing women. Well, how
Yes.
revealing we talking?
Like, thick women that got the cleavage out that, don't dress like th- basically dress like HOEs. I'm trying not to offend no winos in here, but yes, like they dress like O's.
So you like hoes?
It's just that I don't like hoes no more. I don't like
Every
hoes.
man likes hoes.
Okay, I'll be honest. I like
They're
hoes, but
transactional.
but can I bring a hoe around my mother? I can't.
If she covered,
Yes, if
yes.
she's covered, then yes. But it's like I can't bring back. I never brought back any of the women that I ever messed with Tasha. I can't bring no woman like that back to my mother. What type of person do you think
So then
you're
you
from
need to
this?
be a part of the dating show. Jasmine, put up the advertisement. Did you apply?
Which pop the balloon? I'm gonna get popped real quick.
No,
Oh,
no. Do you like me? I have a dating show that we're gonna start filming here in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. When was I not
Two
notified
weeks.
about this? Oh, bet. What's
Yes,
the
it's
email?
called Do You Like Me? Yes or No. Email me at do you like me contestant at gmail.com. You'll be sent the link, upload your picture, and you'll be able to find love or a partner who's really into you on my show.
Oh, well, that was easy. The only thing I had to
And
ask
I'll
you
make
is,
sure that they covered. So if you do decide to make a love connection, your mama will be approving.
of course, we can talk on the back end though, Tasha, because that's something I've really been wanting to talk to you about and everything. But I can email
Okay.
you and everything. So yes,
So
ma'am.
guys, we got a dating show. It's called Do You Like Me? Or you can use the job form that that Peaches has in the chat. Fill it out. Put your real information in there because we're already making selections and planning out for the next 2 months of shows. So you guys can come on and find a partner. Okay. So you should be a part of that show. So basically, you tired of being a hoe and you want to settle down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you opposed to dating outside your race?
Actually, I have actually had little girlfriends that are other races actually besides black. So, but they weren't girlfriends. They were just like, people I talk to. I'm open to white. I love Ethiopian women.
Sean
So
Davy Way says he's signing up and he wants you.
good luck with that. Anyway.
Sean, what are you doing?
Who is Sean? Oh, the YouTube. Oh, I am crying. I'm done.
Sean, you are messy. You are messy. He said, "Are you opposed to dating guys?" He should
No,
have.
I'm not. I can't make
You're
no
not.
kids with men.
So you're not dating no guy. He said he not dating no guys because he can't make no kids. But Sean got 2 kids already. So
Oh no, I'm good on that.
okay, he said he good. Okay, guys. So,
Respectfully.
but no, for real, you need to write in,
Hmm.
and I know what you look like, so I'll definitely select you, and then we can put you up against 3 women, and
Tasha,
you're
how you know what I look like? That's scary. I play
really.
too. I play too much. Yes, ma'am. I know.
Really? Okay. All right. We'll see
Respect.
you. Make sure y'all damn sign up. We got a lot of good looking people, a lot of good careers and stuff. And this dating show is gonna have a twist to it.
Yes,
Okay, because
ma'am.
it's going back old school. Do you like me? Yes or no? Okay, Isaiah.
Yes, ma'am. Love you, Tasha. And Tasha, I
Uh,
really want to say this one thing to everybody.
okay.
Just speaking on this. I don't know if you knew this, but I just talked about my friend that passed away, but when she passed away, I think it was 3 years ago, your
Mhm.
videos at the time was the only thing that made me laugh, actually, at the time. Because I was so
Oh,
down, I was drained. I was very, very depressed. Not many people knew how depressing it was. Like I was on internet, doing basically you. I was cussing at people, defending my friend's name and everything, but I had to realize like that's I had to find peace within myself. So you actually really over the years have looking at your old videos, your throwbacks
no.
are the best videos. So
Thank you. Thank you so much. I
yes, man.
appreciate you. I love you. Okay.
Love you too, mamas. Bye.
All right. All right. Bye bye. I know what he look like. He cool, y'all. He cool. I know what he look like. Sean, you are hell. I hate you. Okay. All right. So I'm the one from years ago. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. So Tasha, I have an update and a question, says a wino that wrote in. Okay. Remember some years back, I emailed you about my husband, was cheating with my cousin. No, I didn't take him back. My cousin also stopped fooling with him too. And I have absolutely no relationship with either. I do remember you, and good for you. Now, what's the problem? Fast forward, he will not give me a divorce. But I moved on. He's living in pure hell, wants me back. I met a man that loves me and my grandkids. He takes care of me mentally, emotionally, and makes sure I'm good physically as far as my health and blood pressure. I want to throw it in my husband's face so bad that now I finally have someone to love me the way I deserve. So what should I do? He calls me, sends messages through family and mutual friends, but I ignore them all and tell them, no, I'm totally done. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. And so I do remember your story. And if you truly, truly moved on, it wouldn't matter like what he thinks. It wouldn't matter about you throwing it up in his face, like that you've moved on and you have somebody to love you. Because truth be told, if you could still have him and if he didn't mess with your cousin, you would still be with him. So now that you have somebody else, like what does it matter what he thinks? Why does he even need to know what you got going on? I can read in between the lines. I just, the thing about it is, you saying he will not give you a divorce. Well, listen, after a certain amount of time in a certain state, you can just divorce him. Seriously. Or if he want to stay married and he topple over, everything go to you too. That's fine. That's fine too. Make sure you got an insurance policy on him. But like, I'm glad that you happy. But if you invite this one back into your circle, you won't be happy because he's going to ensure that he breaks up what's not solid already because you're too busy trying to make him jealous. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna read one more question. Wait backstage. I'm Mariah. Wait backstage. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so the title of this one is Should I Say Anything? These are really good questions, y'all. Really, really good questions. I met someone on an online dating app about 5 months ago. It's been moving extremely slow. At first, I was okay with it. Then I realized I was losing interest. But we still text every day. If nothing else, I get a good morning and a good night text faithfully. Couple days out the week, he'll actually call. I've seen him maybe 3 times. There came a point when I realized he only calls while he's at work. When I told him that, he said it wasn't true. But it's true. He only calls when he's at work or driving home from work. When he parks the car, I can hear if I'm talking, he sits in the car until I stop talking, then says goodbyes. All before he gets out the car. I don't know. It could be nothing. Till this past weekend, this morning was the first time I got a good morning text since Friday. I didn't respond. Sunday night, I realized I hadn't heard from him, so I text him and I asked, "How was your weekend?" He says, "Fine. How was yours?" I responded, and that was that. Remind you, this was Valentine's Day weekend. He always said he was single. How would you take this? We've never discussed ever being in a relationship, let alone exclusive, so he's free to see other people. But I feel like he's lying, which is what bothers me. Should I bother saying anything or should I just let it go since we technically aren't together? Help. You don't like him. So? And then you already got your suspicions that he's only calling you when he's at work. That means that he lived with somebody and you've only seen him 3 times and he's nonchalant. He didn't tell you Happy Valentine's Day because he told somebody else Happy Valentine's Day. I don't think you should say anything or put any energy towards somebody that you're not interested in. No, don't say a damn thing. Meet somebody else. Email me, okay? Do you like me contestant at gmail.com? Do you like me contestant at gmail.com for our new dating show called Do You Like Me? Okay, one more question, then I'm gonna answer the winos backstage, okay? Okay. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay. Oh, this one's kind of long, but it's good. Okay. Happy hour question. Hey, Tasha, my boyfriend and I have been together for like 5 years plus. Like all relationships, we've had our shares of ups and downs over the years. What I thought was a happy union moving forward to marriage. I'm not sure that I want that anymore. I love him and he is my 80/20, but he has a problem of being a pushover. I'm so tired of him not owning up to shit or standing up to his grown son that still lives here in the house. When we got together, my last child was on his way to college and his son was due to graduate the following year. Well, here we are 5 years later and his child is still in the house, not moving forward with his life. He has been to college for 5 years at the junior college with about 53 credits. Yeah, that part. He don't pay no bills and has bad credit. He smokes marijuana at the house when we are not at home. When we repeated that he is not to. He is in our room constantly when we told him not to be, but that goes in one ear throughout the other. It's like he doesn't check him as a man to get his stuff together. The issue I have with all of that is that it is taking our time away as a couple. I'm 52 years old and I don't want to parent a grown man that is not trying to parent his own child. I love my man, but I'm on my way to moving out. Like we have not completed anything we said we were going to do because he is running from saying anything to him. My son's mother passed away. Hold on. The son's mother passed away years back, but his dad has been there even before her passing. I just don't know why he doesn't want his son to be successful. Like he is on his job, Okay, he is 24. He's once said that kids his age don't move out and they live at home. The devil is a lie. I thought I was being reasonable by asking that he talk to his son, but what he wants to do with it, about what he wants to do with his life. But I see that his son's plan is to live with us while he contributes nothing to the household. The only thing I want him to do is graduate with money and his savings to start. Okay, graduate with money in his savings to start a life, and he can't even meet that need because his savings is at zero. Help. Okay, here's what you're gonna have to do. My girlfriend just did it and it worked. Men that age do not want to start over. But that could also kind of be like a Achilles heel because he feels like he ain't got to do nothing to keep you happy, right? So my friend's boyfriend got comfortable. He smoked weed every day, even though he works. He's a great guy, right? But he smoked weed every day and his dick wasn't working. So she was like, I'm not finna be around here. You're not taking care of yourself, And so she ended up moving out. Now, granted, it took her moving out for him to get his life together because when you exit yourself from the chat and you exit yourself from the household, he's able to really see what he wants to do with his life. So if he's just left there with that son and you're gone, then it's gonna make him wake up. You kind of have to put him in that situation. And I know it's very uncomfortable. And then it could be kind of a catch-22 situation for you too. Because what if you move out and then you don't want to move back in, even if the son moves out? What if you move out and meet somebody else? So it's kind of like, ooh, you gotta be ready to stand on business when it comes to this. But it will work. It will work because men that age typically get comfortable. They think you ain't going nowhere. They're like, where's she gonna go? Who's she gonna go with? Meanwhile, you don't start it over. You out dating. He get jealous and he left there with another piece of dick in the room. That's his son, fucking up everything and then fucked up his life. He will get his shit together. But you have to put your foot down and have to demand, like, I'm not moving back in till he's moved out and until you treat me better. And I'm not moving back in until we get married. But other than that, this was our time. We're supposed to have plans, and none of this is happening. So you're gonna wake his ass up too. So yeah, you can do it. It works. My girlfriend did it, and we're about to plan her wedding for the end of December of this year. Dude done lost weight, his stomach down. Because you know, when dudes got big stomach and stuff, and you know, their penis is like, say for instance, the stomach, this is the stomach, right? And this is the penis. If the stomach is right here and the penis is down here, even though it's big, when you get ready to thrust, you can't reach deep. But now that his stomach has receded, guess what you see? You understand? Okay. So she made that man change his life, and she getting the best dick she ever got because it was a wake up call. You sometimes you just got to pull the rug from under him. Okay. Seriously. But yeah, you doing the right thing. Come on in here, my Amira. How are you, Amira?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing good. Where you calling from?
I'm really from Philly, but I'm calling from Roanoke, Virginia.
Okay, shout out to Roanoke off 81.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay, what's your question?
All right. This might be a little trigger warning, so I'm gonna just
All
put that
right,
out
trigger
there.
warning. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, a year ago, my son unalived himself. He was 20 years old.
I'm sorry to
From
hear
a
that.
situation
I'm so sorry to hear that.
that happened at his job, far as Kroger go, with an a over what do you call that? A person that overworks somebody. But anyway, my child has mild autism, but he didn't know it. I never treated him as such. So it's been a year. My question to you is, I've always been a workaholic. I'm always the type to where like 24 hours I can fix it. I can fix it, and I'm always working. Now I'm learning that a year has passed, and I feel like I don't. Maybe I am depressed, but don't know that I'm depressed. But it's like everything that I'm trying to accomplish is like I'm slow walking, and that is not me. So where like I'm always on the go. I'm always taking care of my business. I'm always got a plan. I'm always in control. Now it's like my day to day is like I don't know whether only thing right now I have is to get out and go to work. Everything else is irrelevant. And I do have two other children. One is in college. This is her last year. She's going to be for pre-law, and my youngest son, he's graduating high school. He's going to be an engineer. My issue is that instead of me moving closer to them, I am moving further away from them. So I don't know, like I can't, I'm not giving them the motherly nature nurturing that they need because I feel like I'm not mentally together. So my question is to you, what is it that could help me, or exercise or something that could, I don't know.
Have you So how long ago did your son like take his life? How long ago was that?
It'll be a year. Actually we found them. Me and my youngest son found them. He came home from work. Um
You don't have to go through details. I don't want you
well
to run through that
anyway,
in a minute.
well going forward, anyway, the next
Okay.
day he was already gone. The next day I went to work, came home. I went upstairs to see if he went to work. He didn't, and I found me and my youngest son found him.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
we
you haven't had any grief counseling, have you?
no,
Okay. So you just been kind of keeping yourself busy.
right.
How long you think that's gonna last?
Well, I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out.
Okay. And so Are you opposed to speaking with a grief counselor?
No, I'm not opposed, but it's like I think I'm still at the stage to where I'm in this stage of I'm angry with him. I'm angry with God. I'm angry with the whole situation. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he was a great kid, always worked 4 years, never had a problem. My son had mild autism. We never babied him. He didn't even know he had it. You know what I'm saying? He was about to start college. So he never enabled him. So I'm more angry as such as to was like, no shade to anybody else's children. But like you have kids out here, killing each other and don't and I don't understand. Like I'm still in the point of so why my kid? Why my firstborn? And I did everything right.
I get you. I get you.
So I don't
But
think
you do
that I'm
realize. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so I think more so is that I really believe before I can even go to a grieving counselor that I need to really accept the fact that to 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 understand that I did everything I was supposed to do. Like I'm doing with the self gifts of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and what I should have did better, and why didn't I pay attention, and I'm in that phase. So I don't think that's why I think I would haven't went to a grieving counselor because it's like, what is the point if I'm still not able to even live with the fact that that he's really gone. I'm still thinking that my son's going to come to the door at 10:45 to get his pizza from work.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you familiar with the 8 stages of grief?
No.
Okay. So you got shock, which is number one. You got denial. You got anger. You got Hold on for a second. Okay. You got bargaining. You got depression, remorse, acceptance, confusion, and despair. You're at the anger stage, and you're kind of tittling at the depression stage as well too. There's a reason why there are certain services available because like they've been trained. This has been years and centuries of training in this to help people like yourself to understand and get through this because you do have two other children that you got to live for, and it's not fair to them to be delayed a mother because you're delaying what you need to do in order to be a mother to them. So it's sort of like when he died, you kind of died with him. And now your kids are suffering. And I can't imagine what the other sibling is going through. And you're not able to be there for him because for him to find his brother, you have to understand like this affects everybody, but you're the matriarch of the family. So if you're not together, the family is not together. And that suicide spirit is plaguing over you guys, which means like because your son felt like he had no other options, this was his option for whatever reason. And when someone does do something as tragic as that, it can inadvertently affect you. And so what's going to happen when you can't go to work one day or you by yourself and you can't keep yourself busy? Or what's going to happen when your other child is not able to keep themselves busy? Are they going to result to doing the same thing that they saw spiritually, mentally, and physically impact them? Because obviously if he couldn't take it, then I can't take it, and I can't take the sight of living with that sight of having to find my brother and you having to find your son. Like you have to take this serious. It's not a game. Counseling has to happen. And you're going to meet other people who have gone through things like you. And you have to understand that one day you're going to be able to, it's going to be hard, but one day you will get there and you're going to understand that you did exactly what you were supposed to do. There's nothing that you could have done. This is not your fault. And you're going to need a grief counselor as well as other people who have been through what you've gone through to help support you so that you can support your other two children. Because you got two kids that are here that I'm sure that are going through life feeling like I'm spiritually dead. Mary, that's not fair. It's hard. It's not easy. This was not your fault. You're a great mother. You're a great mother, Amira. You are a great mother. But a grief counselor will help you to understand that your mothering had nothing to do with your son's decision.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
thank you
get
for your word.
emotional. No, anytime, but just if you can't do it for yourself, do it for your other two children. Draw strength from them and just say, I can tell you probably don't want to be there. I'm telling you, no one wants to be facing those conversations and having to deal with this and relive this, but it is going to help. And I just named the stage that you're going through.
Mm,
Okay? So
yeah.
find strength somewhere and do it for your kids. And you are a great mother. Okay?
I appreciate your words to you all the time. Thank you.
Anytime, Amira. Please give me an update, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're going to start ASAP with finding a grief counselor. Don't try to overthink it. Whoever take you, just go.
Okay.
Okay? And remember, you're doing this for your
Yeah.
two kids who need you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right. I love you, sister.
Yes. I love you too. Thanks, Tasha.
All right. Bye. Ooh, that was heavy. Oh my gosh. Give me a second. I just can't imagine, like, all I could think about was Tontu. Like when she said her firstborn. Oh my God. Mm. Heal her father. That was tough. And I had to hold back tears. Yes. I'm still holding back tears. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. When you do deep breaths, deep breathing, it helps to kind of reset the brain. It helps to refire the brain. It helps to release dopamine, feel good feelings, because a lot of this is energy. Okay. So I'm not a therapist, I'm not a doctor. I'm just here to kind of, with y'all help, to be a support vessel to remind you of what you need to do. It's kind of like a tug. Yes, you're not crazy. Do this. Kind of like that good girlfriend. Like, I really want to talk to you before I make this big decision. And then you go make your big decision. Okay. We don't need a commercial break. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. I'm good. 2 more breaths. All right, Miss Chambers, how you doing? Let's go.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, where you
Hey.
calling from?
I'm in Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas.
Shout out to that. We're getting a lot of Dallas. We're getting a lot of Texas and Baltimore and Maryland today.
Oh yes, we are. We are. Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want to say, this is my first time calling on the live.
Okay.
I've been watching you since about 17. So I just want to just officially say hello to the infamous Miss Tasha K.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. And you call me infamous. I don't know.
Uh, What I mean, I'm sorry. I said
It's
the wrong.
okay. It's okay. I know what you
You know what
meant,
I
but
meant. I did.
yeah.
I'm nervous.
Do
I'll
do
do.
you have a question
I
or
do. I do.
what's up? What's your question?
Um. So I'm past the first lady who said she was going through the trial and tribulations with the 12-year-old, and
Okay.
then this last woman who have went through tech the blaming herself for a lot of things that the child was going through, right? I've done
Okay.
a lot of work for myself because I know a lot of our adult actions and things that we go through harm our kids, and emotional things like you said, their emotional release, they haven't had outlets or whatever. But I've been trying to get my 13-year-old son, he's the middle child, so he has the middle child syndrome. Then the his father has a lot of kids. Um, they wasn't here when I had him, but afterwards he did, and of course he's more in their life, so I believe he battles with that. But the thing that I'm having the problem with is him trying to go to therapy. I've done it, but he's in Dallas, Texas. I don't know if you ever heard of Oak Cliff. It's a low poverty area. We just moved back over here. I've always lived in the suburbs. I've always lived in
Okay.
all Gary's world. So I went through a divorce. My divorce was final in April, but it took like a year, year and a half, whatever, going through the divorce. Anyways, no, he's going through that, whatever, but he's dealing with kids saying that is like getting on medicine is sped, and
He's what?
like he's sped if he goes to counseling and takes medicine to help him with his emotions, and because he spazzes out like when somebody tries to redirect him or he feel like he can get his point across, he has to rebuttal for everything. Like I have an 11-year-old and an 18-year-old. I don't have no problem with it when I tell them to be quiet or don't do this, don't do that. They don't have. He don't ask me why. You know what I'm saying? But he has to. I don't know. He has his moments, right? So, but it's a defiant disorder because I took him when he was younger to get diagnosed, and it's a defiant disorder as well as what they call ADHD. But I don't think it's ADHD. I just think it's the emotional uh, separation from his dad, the dad dealing with the other kids and not him because they're younger, and that was after us. They're allowed to do things that I don't allow him to do because I'm a little bit more strict in my house. It's only me. I don't have like a mom and aunt. I'm from California. I lived down here because I moved down here when I was younger. My dad died. Mom, I moved down here when I
Okay.
was younger in '01. So I had to live down here. So I don't have no support group like the other family has where they're from here. So they're allowed to go do this. The kids are allowed to ride the city bus all around town. I don't allow him to do that. So he feels like that I'm keeping him away from them, but I'm keeping him away from the nonsense in the streets. And a 13 and 12-year-old and their 11-year-old shouldn't be riding around on a city bus doing what? Doing nothing. No destination, no nothing.
So let me ask you a question. Why did you take him to get diagnosed though?
So because when he was younger, he was stabbing like the walls when I wouldn't because I had like I said, I have a court order that I was separated. We separated when he was like 2. So I had a court order. He went to jail, and when I didn't let him go over the granny's house, who I found out the granny was doing substance behind the scene, right? But she would have all the grandkids over there. So because I didn't allow him to go, he was like cutting up the side of the dresser and being mad, just like spazzing out.
You mean
Just
taking a knife and cutting the
yes,
dresser?
yes, like he was being mad, or like when I hit him or whoop him, he would get madder and like, "Urgh, don't hit me," like. So that was when he was younger. But like I said, I moved to the suburbs. We've been away from all of this. But since his dad's been out of jail, he's been around the other kids. So he's now, I think, because I went through this divorce from my husband, who I've been with for the last 7 years, and there he don't have that family, as well as his dad. I'm not allowing him to go do what these other kids are doing. He's now acting out again, and I want him to go talk to somebody to release whatever it is that he has going on. But he's fighting me and tried to run away because he said that they gonna call me crazy. My brother and sister and them say that that's sped if I take them medicine. So I'm having I
Well,
know
why do
he
you need to put him on medicine? Because he talks back to you?
It's not just talk, not me. It's like a disruption. It's like so it's at school. It's not just me. It's anybody who tries to redirect him. It's at school. Like it's like a disruption. It's
So he
like
doesn't like order.
yes, he does.
Okay.
He doesn't like order, and I don't know how to explain it. As far because he doesn't like order, but he understands order because when he's not mad or he's not upset and nobody's like he's not trying to get his point across, and I'm telling him you're a child and you just need to understand that that's the reason.
See, no, no, no. We gotta stop doing that, Miss Chambers.
No, but I've
And
explained, but everybody's explained to him why. No, it's not that I'm just cutting him off and saying no. Okay, so no, you can't go because of this, or no, I'm explaining to him why. We stay. If you look in the crime rate and the things in the area of where we stay, you don't let kids at 11, 12 just ride the bus and go do whatever they want to another hood or city or whatever.
does he play any type of
Yes,
sports?
yes, he plays all sports. He's in baseball right now, but he's
So
like,
he is. So what does he do with his spare time besides playing sports? What is because obviously he has some time on his hands to be wanting to go ride the city bus. What
no, these
where
are like
how
on
much
his
spare
days
time does
off.
he have? Huh?
These are like on his day because he goes to school all day. He goes to practice till like 7 o'clock. These are like on the days like maybe Saturday because he goes to practice on Saturday mornings. So that evening, you know, he may have that evening, that Saturday evening, and those kids are allowed to ride the city bus and go to the movies and ride the city bus, but they're 11, 12, 13.
Okay, so why don't you does he have an older sibling or a cousin?
No, me, I'm not from here, so we don't have. He does, but the ones that his older cousins are working like cousins. They're like older,
So
like
why can't he go stay with his dad on the weekends? What's the problem?
that's not an option. One, because he doesn't answer the phone for him. He pays $255 in child support a month, and he feels that's all he has to do. So he doesn't answer the phone. He doesn't pick him up. He doesn't do that. So that's why I feel like he's lashing out at me because I'm not allowing him to do that with.
So he thinks it's your fault as to why his dad is not coming around?
I can't say. That's why I'm saying I need him to talk to somebody because I'm asking those questions. His coach name is asking him those questions, but but he said that's not it. He said, I don't care. But you can tell in his emotion, you can tell in his demeanor that he cares. So I'm trying to get him an outlet. I'm trying to do exactly what you're saying. Give a kid.
You know where his daddy stay?
I do, and I go to his job. I pull up at his job. I do all that, Tasha, but I can't. Well, I had to work too, and I'm an entrepreneur as well as I have a 9 to 5.
So
But
you're
see,
saying that his
18 year
dad
old,
does
not 18
not
year
want
old.
to be his
No,
dad does not want to be in his life.
No. And it's not that I'm not allowing him to. It's not that I don't. They got their own phones. They got their own. They got their own everything. So it's not that I'm not allowing him to, but I'm just trying to get him to let release that to know he's his own individual, and you can't be mad at the world because of what another non male is not doing. And you're mad at everyone else. You lash out at everyone else because you're mad at one individual. One individual.
It's not just one individual, it's his father.
That's what I'm. Well, I mean, not saying that that's not nobody, but I'm saying there's people around you that's giving you support, love. Your coaches, your people. I give them. I paid for mentor. My 18-year-old got like 5 D1 schools asking him for right now. Straight A student. My 11-year-old, same thing. I've always, you know, had that one because he was absent. Remember, I said he was in jail. The grandmother had the kids while he
What
was.
but
So he,
let me ask you this, and I hate to cut you off,
yes, ma'am.
but I just want to intercept. So why does he think he has to take medication?
He doesn't anymore. He did at one point when I told you he was spazzing out bad.
Okay,
There,
but
I
but he
was going.
doesn't want to go to therapy now because he keeps saying,
They
Jasmine.
they either going. Like I told him, you may not even have to revert back to medicine, but you need an outlet because you can't keep doing this. You can't because once you're interrupt, like say if somebody if somebody get he get in trouble in school in class or whatever, so it'll take 20, 30, 40 minutes to it, but it's so little. The redirecting is so little, and he'll come back to reality after he done did this cry. It's like it's an emotional cry at the same time as
Okay.
well.
So the thing about it is, like, I think maybe if you go with him and do the therapy with him, he will probably be more comfortable and just make a deal with him. You do not have to take no medication.
I offered that.
No,
Coach offered that.
nobody needs to know that you're going. It's just me and you. You have to make him feel comfortable.
Yeah,
Like you're his only parent right now, is what you're saying. So
I'm his
you're going
only
to have
everything. Yeah, because I'm not from here, so I don't have. He don't have an uncle like an extra cousin. I don't have an older. You know what I'm saying? My brother is 26, and he just getting on the right page. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he had a felony and was going through, trial and tribulation. So he hasn't had that reinforcement. So now it's at 13 and he's being reinforced. He feel like somebody is beating him up or getting on him and it goes to a whole emotional breakdown, and I'm telling him you need to release that somewhere else that you can feel open and safe. And that's why I offered for him to go by himself because I said it's confidentiality unless you want him
yeah,
to
but going
go.
by himself at 12, that could be scary for a child.
No, I offer both
Um,
ways. I did offer both ways, but I said if you feel comfortable, I said that. I said if you feel comfortable, I'll let you either go by yourself or we can go together.
yeah, but if he's had a bad experience, then obviously you're gonna have to prove to him that it's not gonna be that this way around. And so,
Well, the last time
but
that he
it
didn't have
sounds like that he just
time, it was
needs
just
to
messaging.
be. How about this? Instead of riding the city bus on Saturday night, you tell him, okay, pick where you want to go. I'll drop you off and pick you up.
I've offered that too. Is he wants to do that? It's these type of things specifically that he's like, you don't trust me. You telling you that you're supposed to say I
No,
take
he's too
responsibility.
young. Say that's just not an option. When he gets a car, then you can trust him. But for now, if he really wants to go, then these are the options as to which you can go. Y'all meet him at the skating rink. They can get on the bus. I drop you off at the skating rink. I pick you back up. That's it. It's
Period.
either you want to go or you don't.
Well, I believe it.
That's it. So, But you just got to make him understand and just make deals with him. Give him 3 options and let him choose.
Correct. Yeah, I understand. And as far as the other lady, I want to tell her, believe me, it's nothing that we can do. As our kids, we pray over them. We do the best that we can. There's no hand manual that comes with this. Um, as we've all learned from our mistakes, um, watching yours publicly as well as we've have our own individually. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, your kid told you that I'm your mom. They said they hate me. I'm the worst mom ever. But then I turn around and give me a hug. So I understand, but I just want to say thank you for all that you can do. And for all that you do, for being just a beautiful black woman, putting your emotions, feelings, well, not really emotion because we know Tasha K holds her emotions, but as far as the things that you go through, as far as life experiences that you do, I thank you for displaying them for us.
Thank you. Anytime, Miss Chambers, and I appreciate your support and you calling in. And you got this. You're the matriarch, so you got to make it work. You don't have a male figure in the household, so you just got to make a deal. And I don't know what you got to do, but you got to get his daddy on the same page.
Oh, baby, that's a
If his
wrap.
daddy don't like
I'm done
you, you
fighting
got to
that.
make him like you for your son.
I'm done fighting that battle. Tasha K, it's only so much that we can do because we are all our individuals, and God always made us our own free will. So when you've done all you can do and you prayed over it and you've allowed entrance, that is nothing else that I can do. But he knows he's welcome at any time when he's willing and ready. But that's nothing I can do. So yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Thank you so much, Miss Chambers.
Good night.
Bye. All right, guys. We've been on here for 2 hours and 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes, and we're done. Okay. But real quick before I go, of course, I have to shout out the sponsors. This is not an ad-free video, and we have some great sponsors, some great products. Congratulations. We have sold out of the sea moss drops. Okay. Sold out of the sea moss drops. And we're in the process of restocking. So stay tuned for that. All right. I may not even go with this company again, but we'll see. We'll see. TK Deals is all about having the best deal. Okay. But the CMOS drops, y'all killed them. They're gone. So we're in the process of getting more for you guys because CMOS is a great, great, great product. And I'm offering you guys high quality products that I take myself. And as you can see, this CMOS bottle is being used. So I don't know if you can see real quick where the juice starts. So I've been using mine and they'll last you a good 3 months, okay? Don't forget, guys, all right? The Sugar Case, one of my favorite body oil companies, lip stain, matte lip gloss companies is sponsoring the videos, okay? So these are body oils because you guys are always asking me, Tasha, what do you use on your skin? Well, we finally got to deal with the Sugar Case, okay? And so the Sugar Case is a black-owned black female, okay, who put together these amazingly just kind of scented and just like they're almost edible oils. Don't eat them, but it will make you want to, it'll make somebody want to eat you. Okay. And so this is a Juicy Thing body oil. This is the cotton candy body oil. And then we have the lip stain today. I have these two on. I have the money maker and I mixed it with the cupcake. I always mix my lipsticks. Jasmine be like, how do you do that? I'm just really good when it comes to colors. So I know how to pick out colors. I know how to decorate houses, but I don't know how to decorate myself. So that much. So I do lips. I do a good lip. I don't, wear a lot of powder and stuff like that. And the Sugar Case has a lot of good matte lipsticks and lip glosses and things like that. Okay. And so you can find the Sugar Case on the partners tab. You can also find, okay, under the partners tab. Hold on real quick. You guys don't have to stay, but this is the gossip shop. But I have to shout out the sponsor of the video. Okay, Inez Beauty's serum. So this is the brightening serum here. And what this serum does is it evens out the skin tone. Okay, so this is made by a black esthetician. Also, it takes away dark marks. It takes away hyperpigmentation. It smooths out and it evens. Okay. The esthetician that actually made these particular products has amazing skin. She actually has a YouTube channel. Her name is Beautifully Honest. And like I said, I've been using her products for a while now, and I glow. I love my glow. I love my dewy look. I don't like to look matty and dry. Okay. And so you can find Inez Beauty, the Brighten Up Beauty Serum, under the Partners tab on shoptkdeals.com as well. Also, guys, don't forget, because I'm about to pop one now. Okay. Now, real quick, I think we got some updates on the website. We got about, let me tell you right now, real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what's going up and what you're about to see today or tomorrow on shoptkdeals.com. All right, you guys are really, really like fucking this shit up over there. Like, I'm for real. I'm like, dang. So the Dead Sea Mud Mask is at my house. Okay. However, I took it home the other night because I brought it here. So I was like, dang, I should have ordered one for the studio too, but I didn't. Okay. So I have to travel back and forth. So now I'm having to order two so I can use one for the studio and then one when I go live in my bathroom at the house that you guys have been seeing lately. So the Dead Sea Mud Mask, one of my favorite mud mask companies that we partnered with now. I like their mud mask because I use a lot of Dead Sea everything. Okay. And Dead Sea with coconut oil or with agave oil. This is my favorite mask here. They also have multiple masks that we just added to the site. And we have a collection of these masks. Now, don't forget, my coupon code is TK10. But with the Ultimate Dead Sea Mud Mask Collection of 5-in-1 Luxury, now you don't necessarily need them all, but they're all great. So if you want to get them all and give some to your friends, that's great too. And you also get a 13% deal on this with an extra 10% using my coupon code TK10. And we have the blend of bergamot and grapefruit Dead Sea mask. We also have a blend of rose and sandalwood. We also have the one that I use, which is a coconut and vanilla oil. I know a lot of you guys have already gotten your mask. We also have the lavender Dead Sea Mud Mask, as well as the blend of ellipticus and geranium oil. Okay. And so if you go to shoptkdeals.com, you'll see different flavors of the mask. Just like when you go to the sugar case, you'll see different flavors of the body oils that I put all over me. That shit kisses off. Okay. Because they just taste so good and yummy. And don't forget, guys, we have the energy strips. If you're a coffee addict, and you spend $6 to $7 on coffee a day, you need to be switching that, especially if you're trying to get off, okay, coffee and get away from that nicotine addiction strong like that. You can't replace it with energy strips. This has been selling really, really good because people like them, okay? And so they have caffeine in them. They have vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is a lifesaver. Not only does it help with bloating and constipation and keeping the digestive tract running, it helps to decrease heartburn and everything like that because food is moving along. It keeps your metabolism, going, and meaning you're metabolizing food, and food is not just sitting in your gut. B12 is important for that. Okay. And so I actually got these energy strips for my husband because he got veneers in his mouth and I'm tired of his teeth turning brown. Okay. And so we've actually moved him off of taking coffee every day. Okay. And so he takes the cranberry energy strips. You get about 30. The pack is 39. You get $39. You use coupon code TK10. And you get, all you need is really one strip a day. But how much do you spend on a cup of coffee? $6 per cup of coffee. Energy strip. Here you go, especially if you're trying to get off of it. And don't forget, we got mushrooms. Man, when I tell you we got so many mushrooms rolling out, we got the mushroom extract complex. I'm gonna take this one right here in front of you. Okay. You can either get these individual or you can get them bundled up. Okay. The lion's mane is really popping off. This is for memory, brain focus, and everything. Okay. We also got the chaga mushrooms over there. We got the cordyceps mushrooms. We got it all. Everybody needs to have some type of mushroom in their diet, but they nasty, and people don't like to cook them. You don't like to smell them. They furry. They're not good. But you can get what the mushroom has in this complete mushroom extract complex. Okay. This has the turkey tail. This has the lion's mane mushroom. This has the hold on for a second, the white button mushroom. This has the royal sun mushroom. This has all the mushrooms in one. Now it's not as potent as the individual mushrooms that we have on the site, okay, like the lion's mane or the turkey tail or the cordyceps or the chaga. And we also have it coming in a coffee as well as a smoothie powder. So stay tuned for that. That'll be uploaded tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken, or if it's not, right now. Give me a second, real quick. Y'all done wore me out with these questions today, y'all. Whew, Lord Jesus, I've got to go take a salt bath. Oh my God, but we're here. Okay. So let me make sure. Yep. So we got the cordyceps mushrooms, we got the chaga mushroom, we got the lion's mane mushroom, which this is a top seller. We got the reishi mushroom. We're restocking the sea moss drops as well as the oregano oil, and we got a few other products as well coming too. And just stay tuned. But if you get the mushroom collection, which a lot of people have been buying, you get 30% off. Plus, 30% off. So you get 20% off the collection because if you add them all together, it's going to be more expensive. But if you buy them all together, we'll give you a 20% discount plus an extra 10% using the Tasha K code, which is TK10, or you can buy these individually depending on what it is that you're looking for. And just go to the site, get your mushroom. Like I said, everyone should be having one, a mushroom or two, at least twice a week. And like I said, that's why we're going to offer it in a coffee and a smoothie powder here soon. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I love you guys. Please, and if there's something that you want me to get that's hard to source, I can get it. Just let me know. Okay, Tasha, do you have anything for clapping? What the? We had somebody that was trolling us backstage. I don't know if because this doesn't happen on the big channel, just on this channel, right? And they were exposing themselves. Like, I don't know what was going on in the chat. I may have to have y'all filter moderators some of these overly perverted men that are in the chat. And so going forward, if y'all see someone acting very overly sexual, we might just block them from the chat because I don't have time for this today. Okay, seriously. So yes, I am tired, but I'll be okay. I'm never too tired for y'all. All right, I love you guys, and don't forget to get y'all butts on shoptkdeals.com and go ahead and get all of these products. Okay, personally that I use. We'll be uploading more tomorrow. Put your emails in so when we do have them come back, you guys can go ahead and order first before they're gone again, because y'all be buying up the stuff like this. They don't even believe when I say y'all be buying for real. And they're like, no, they're not. I'm like, yes, they are. Okay. So I appreciate that. Don't forget, guys, we got our own dating show coming. Do You Like Me? That's going to start filming the first week of March. Okay. So email me at doyoulikemecontestant@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the show, you do have to send in a headshot and all of that. So just send us an email to doyoulikemecontestant@gmail.com. You'll be sent the form to fill out. Once you fill that out, we're going to go ahead and start casting and making our selections. I cannot wait to bring y'all this show. Okay. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. I'm shocked that it was like 1,000 in here for our first happy hour over here. I love y'all. And now I got to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow night on YouTube for White Wine Wednesday. Don't forget, we got the Diddy movie streaming on TashaKLive.com right now. Ooh, it's messy. That Diddy movie is crazy, okay? The chat on that thing is thick as well too. I'm on my app more than I'm just canceling. I literally am going to cancel Netflix now and Hulu and all them, because I literally have been with the movies that we got rolling out and the TV shows and stuff. I've been on my site all week. I haven't even gone on nobody else's site. Seriously. So if you want to see that movie or any of the other movies and documentaries that we got, shows or whatever, please subscribe to TashaKLive.com. You do have to go to the website and subscribe, and then you can stream away. I love you guys. Thank you so much to the moderators for all your hard work. Thank y'all for your patience, and I will see y'all next Tuesday for happy hour over here. So email me if you want your question read first. First come, first serve at unwindwithtashak@gmail.com. And yes, if you want to advertise, please feel free to hit me at unwindwithtashak@gmail.com if you want your product featured on shoptkdeals.com, or you have something else that you want to advertise that's outside of the product base. Okay. I love you guys, and now I gotta go for real. Bye.